You were a 6-year-old little nipper when God smiled on Mum and made her die. 2 months after that, Dad packed his bags and left us to fend for ourselves. It was me that kept us together. Nothing to do with Grandad. He was an out-of-work lamplighter waiting for gas to make a comeback. I grafted 19, 20 hours a day to put groceries on that table. All right, it wasn't always double legal, but you ate the finest food that was going.
All you ever give me was TV dinners and convenience foods. If it wasn't frozen or dehydrated, we didn't eat it. If you'd have been in charge of a Last Supper, it would have been a takeaway.
Well, anything was better than the salmonella and chips that Grandad used to knock up.
Del. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful.
I don't want your gratitude, ungrateful little git. Don't know what is the matter with you, Rodney. Sometimes I hesitate to tell people that you're my brother.
Well, I always say I'm your social worker.
Do you mind telling me exactly what it is that's made your life a misery?
Well, you've always treated me like a child, didn't you? I was the only sixth former in my grammar school who wore short trousers.
Yeah, well, I got them cheap, didn't I?
I was 15, Del. I was growing hairs and things. My legs were like Italian footballers. And you never let me do anything on my own, do you? You even had to help me with my GCE studies.
You passed in 2 subjects.
I failed in the other 8, Del. I mean, you embarrass me. That's why I never bring women home.
Oh, you know some women, do you? Cool, that's a turn-up for the book. The only bird I've ever heard you mention was old Shanghai Lil from the Art College in Basingstoke. Even then you had to drug her before you get your leg over. No,
I didn't.
What, you didn't drug her or didn't get your leg over?
You're suffocating me, Del. I'm getting out of this house. I'm going to prove to you I can survive on my own. I'm going to the pub.
What, to prove you can survive on your own?
No, to get legless. I don't need you no more, Del. I don't need you for nothing. Del, I was just wondering.
I think he's very much like you, Grandad.
What? Dignified in defeat?
No, a ponce. There he is. Oi, Trigger. Here. You know my brother, don't you, eh?
Yeah, of course I do. How you going, Dave? Sorry I'm late, Del boy. I had to pop round my sister's to arrange an alibi for next Thursday. Joyce,
Del. Del.
What?
Why'd they call him Trigger? Does he carry a gun?
No, it's because he looks like a horse. Listen, me and Trigger have got some business to discuss, like that, I mean. OK, so you get the drinks, meet us back here over by the table, all right?
Oh, aye, sir. Anything you say, sir. Borrow my daughter, sir.
No, very clever kid, you know, my brother. Yeah, he's got 2 GCEs, one in maths, one in art. Oh, you want to see him when he writes a letter? Some of the words he uses.
What, long ones?
Well, they're like that, you know, some of them. Anyway, what are you selling?
This. I've got 25 of them all told. The others are in the car. I thought I won't wrap it up. Parcels attract attention these days. Best to carry it openly, then it don't look conspicuous.
Oh, yeah, that's good thinking, that, Trick. Yeah, very good thinking. Goes so well with your sling-back Wellington boots and your off-the-shoulder donkey jacket. You look like an executive hod carrier. Anyway, wait, Rogers, what do you think of this? Infradig, innit, eh?
It's plastic.
Plastic. It's old English vinyl. Combination locks. Yeah, dinky little handle, I don't know. Might be able to push some of them round the old squash clubs, eh?
Shouldn't have anything to do with them, Del. Police most probably looking for them right now.
Tell us the truth. Are the police looking for these things, Trick?
No, they're not, Del. And that's the truth.
Why are you hiding it under the table, then?
Well, because you never know when they're going to start looking for them, do you?
Leave them, Del. Leave them.
Wait, shh, stum, right?
Oi, we're partners. At least respect my opinion.
All right, Rodney, I'll respect your opinion. How much?
To you, Del Boy, £17 each.
You know what happened to the real trigger, don't you? Roy Rogers had him stuffed.
All right, then, 14.
14, leave it out. 5,
12.
6,
10.
9.
8.
Done. What's the matter? Brakes a bit spongy, are they?
What bloody brakes? I nearly killed myself, Del. It's a death trap.
What do you expect for 25 quid?
Your shock absorber's gone.
Well, it has now.
What's it like?
What's what like?
The car, you dingo. What do you think I'm talking about, your flaming coffee?
The car. Oh, well, you know, it's
a bit overpriced.
It's a bit overpriced, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It says 23,000 on the clock. Is that genuine?
25? Well, the last time I looked, there was over...
22,500. Quite right, Rodney. No, I had the RSC do a 500-mile road test on it. Well, you know, better safe than sorry, that's what I always say. It's beautiful, though, isn't it, eh? Beautiful. What do you think? Sonnet Lumiere, wouldn't you say?
Well, don't know if I go quite that far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this, eh? Genuine leather upholstery there. Where would you find genuine leather upholstery like that these days, eh? Here, do you know that the East African gazelle became an endangered species for this model? Sacrifice well made, I'd say, wouldn't you? No, it's an enthusiast model, this one, and I can see that you are, in fact, a genuine enthusiast.
Don't give me that crap, mate. I can make up my own mind. And I don't need any help from no Cockney villain.
Cockney villain? Cockney villain? Oh, there's no need to be like that, sir. I mean, after all, the British and the Australians are cousins across the sea, aren't they? I mean, if your great-granddad hadn't been a bloody villain, you could have been one of us. Say la vie, Sam Ferrier. Allow me to point out some of the optional extras on this one, sir, for you. Look at that. The anti-dazzle mirror in here. You'll notice that we got the old, look at that, the one-speed wiper. And we've got... Oh, yeah. Perfect example of the sporting tourer. And, of course, it comes complete with a full 2 weeks MOT still left to run.
How many owners?
How many owners? I'm glad you asked me that, sir, because it's only had the one owner from new, and that, of course, was a vicar.
A vicar?
Vicar?
A vicar. Used to use it to drive backwards and forwards to church on a Sunday, that was all. And, oh, look at it. I only left his Bible in the glove compartment. Friend of yours, is it, Vimmel?
He's no one's friend.
Listen, John, I don't know what this Barney is all about, and I don't want to know. So why don't you chaps get out of the way before someone gets a smack in the ear? All right?
Please, don't threaten me with violence, my friend. My colleague here is a second Dan in karate.
And I'm a black belt in origami. Get out of the way.
Watch him, Del. Watch his carry-tarry, mate.
Watch your bloody carry-tarry in a minute, Rodney. Just shut up, will you? Police. Rodney, you and Vimmel, in the car, quick.
Right, let's go.
Well, it's been very pleasant meeting you both. Have a nice evening, won't you?
My friend, it's not good to part in such circumstances. Could we talk?
I've done all the talking I wanted to. Good night each. Rodney, I didn't mean drive off. What a plonker. Well, on second thoughts, I quite fancy a nice little chat. Perhaps you could drop me off home after. Oh dear. Come on, me old mate. Come on. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Here, what happened? Hey, brothers. What about that, my son? Here I
Good afternoon, gentlemen. A table for two?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
We'd like to see Mr. Ram.
Mr. Ram,
The owner.
the owner.
Terrible echo in here, isn't there, Rodney, eh? Yeah, we'd like to speak to the owner, Mr. Ram.
The owner, Mr. Ram.
There it goes again. What is the matter with it? No, listen. We would like to talk to the proprietor of this restaurant, right?
I am the proprietor of this restaurant.
No, you don't understand. We want to see the real owner, right?
I am the real owner.
All right. Listen, just wait. Hang on. Just watch my lips, all right? Look, where is Mr. Ram? Right?
Look, I don't know any Mr. Bloody Ram, so will you please leave? You drunks always come here causing trouble.
Drunk or not drunk? Sorry, look at that. Look, I was having a couple of meals here quite recently. You must remember me.
I'm sorry. You all look alike to me.
Like, what are you talking about? We all look alike. What's the matter with him?
No, he's making it up. Look. My brother, right,
Me, right.
was in here dining with a couple of Indian gentlemen,
like-
right? One was sort of large and aggressive, right, big. You know, the other one was smaller. How's what?
Well, he's smaller than that, wasn't he? Get down there.
That being more business-like. He had a beard. He had a beard.
Beard, look.
Oh, that Mr. Ram.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about now. He's the one who gave me a bouncy check. And short while ago, I went to the address, which is written on the back. He's scarpered, owing 3 weeks' rent.
Dear boy.
No, Scar, no. There's a mistake. There's got to be a mistake. I mean, he told me he owned this restaurant. He told me he owned 18 of them, in fact.
Maybe he was fibbing.
Fibbing? Maybe he was fibbing? I have just given him £2,000 for this on the strength of him fibbing.
£2,000? But why? You can get them in Portobello Road for £17 each. It's amazing what you can save if you shop around.
I got a nosebleed coming, Rodney.
You know why she don't want us in there, don't you? Probably filled up with her devices of sexual torture. I bet poor Dell's in there now, bound and gagged, wearing a rubber mask, a loincloth, and being threatened with French lessons.
Maybe that's why he's been looking a bit seedy lately.
Yeah, and it's hardly through lack of food, is it? I mean, look, there are third world nations who give up their mineral rights for what's on that plate. I wonder what happened to his fried slice.
Perhaps he didn't want it. His stomach's been a bit dicky, hasn't it?
That's true. Hello? Oh, hello, Trig. Yeah, hang on, I'll get him. Pauline, untie Dell, will you? He's wanted.
I'm up. Hey, what do you mean untied Dell, anyway?
Nothing.
Who is it?
It's Trig.
Trigger. Oh, hello, Trig. What do you want?
No, he didn't disturb me. I had to get up anyway. I was wanted on the phone.
Dell?
Hang on a minute, will you, Trick? Cut it out.
I'm just popping down to the jeweller's, put a deposit on that ring I saw.
What? Another one? You've been engaged 5 times, married twice. You must have more rings than Bravingtons.
Just shut it, Rodney.
I mean, what is it with you, eh? You trying to corner the world's gold market, or have you just got a thing about wedding cakes?
I'll bang you one in a minute. Leave her alone, will ya?
Don't forget you've got to arrange a medical for your life insurance. I'll see you down the estate agents. We can go on to the bank from there.
All right, darling. Yeah.
Sinkhole.
Cut it out! What you been doing? Sniffing that glue again, have you? Oh, dear. Hello, sorry about that, Tree. Yeah, no, just Rodney having one of his fits. Anyway, what do you want to phone me about? Eh? I mean, it's a delicate matter. Eh? No, no, you're my mate. No, I won't say that you're interfering. I promise I won't tell you to mind your own business. Just say what you want to say, will ya? Yeah? Oh, did I? Did you? Did he? Well, listen, Trig. Why don't you mind your own bloody business, eh? Who do you think you are interfering, eh? Look, you just keep your nose out of it, all right, pal?
How's Trig keeping?
Do you know what he had the audacity to say? He phoned me up to say that he heard last night that the police had investigated Bobby Finch's death. Apparently, he died of food poisoning.
Food poisoning?
Your breakfast getting cold, Del, boy.
Yeah. Thanks, Grandad. Yeah, well, do you know, I think I'm putting on a bit of weight. I think I'll go on a diet.
Get off. There's no calories in weed killer.
What is her game? There's no way that Pauline would leave this flat without doing something really nasty to me. Hey, No. That'd be daft. Where would she get a bomb from, eh?
Hey, there's a letter here. It's addressed to that no-good lying two-faced creepo.
Oh, that'll be for me, Rodney. Let's have a look, see what she's got to say for herself then, eh? Right, here we are. Look. Oh, well. Well, that's more like the Pauline that I know and love. Oh, dear, look at the language here. You'd think an ex-air hostess would know how to spell better than that. Look at that, hey?
Is that true?
What? No.
Off. Del, did Pauline really mean that much to you?
No. Not really. Nah, somehow it wasn't quite the same. Sometimes I think I'm not really cut out for this falling in love lark.
I've got a confession to make, Del. You know that phone call from Trig, the one about the police investigation into food poisoning? Well, it was a wind-up. Me and Grandad put him up to it. We did it for you, Del.
You put him up to it?
It was nothing to do with me, Del. I only suggested it.
No, he only suggested it. We was only thinking of you, Del.
You was only thinking of me, you couple of rascals. What am I going to do with you two, eh? Hey, what am I going to do with you?
Well, got your hat stuck, didn't it?
Yeah, we're all right on our own. We don't need no birds.
No. Not if you say so, Grandad. Here, go on. Put the kettle on, eh? Go on. Look at this girl, the way she spells. Like potato.
Potato, it's Peter, it's please turn over.
I know what please turn over means, don't I, PTO? I'm not illiterate and all that.
Yeah, there's someone on the phone. It's Tim.
Tim who?
Tim the talking clock.
Yeah. Oh, the cow. She only phoned the talking clock before she left. And this is... God, Bennett, this is dated 4 days ago.
I don't want to worry you, Del, but this Tim's got a funny accent.
She only phoned a talking clock in America, hasn't she?
You're connected to America? It's amazing, isn't it? Hello!
Hang it up! Well, I'll leave it all in your capable hands then, Rodders.
Yeah, cheers, Del. You realise this job's going to mess up my love life, don't you?
Right, why? Giving you every second Sunday off, ain't I?
Yeah, but Janice is hardly going to be happy with that, is she? I mean, while I'm down here at night, she could be going out with someone else.
Now, look, don't worry about that. What do you think I'm all dressed up for like this, eh? Taking Janice out for a meal.
You're taking Janice out?
Of course I am. For your sake. Otherwise, she might be going out with somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, Del. But if she's...
Why are you wearing plimsolls?
What?
So why are you wearing plimsolls? Don't you think they mar the overall symmetry of the uniform somewhat?
No, I can run faster in these. No, I mean, give chase, you know, pursue and detain, sort of.
Oh, nothing happens round here. Quiet as a grave. Well, I'll see you in the morning then, Rodders. Take care now.
Yeah. Don't worry about me, Del. I'll be all right.
I wanted to do this for years, Rodney. I always thought if we could make a success of it, that eventually we would go legit. You know, we would register the name Trotters Independent Traders as a proper McCoy company. I have this dream. You and I own this skyscraper office block on the South Bank. And we're standing on a balcony in a penthouse suite with a couple of salts, Gabrielle, Bianca. Braless, but with class. Yeah, did you know your Janice doesn't wear a bra?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know. Anyway, we're in a penthouse full of rubber plants and pine, tongue and groove, and we're sipping red drinks. And above us, on top of the skyscraper, in 50-foot-high neon lettering, are the initials of Trotters Independent Traders. Good, isn't it, eh?
Terrific, Del.
Yeah. Now, they gotta come. My dream starts the way every success starts. With a great big rip-off.
Del, Grandad's right. No one's gonna turn up.
Yes, they will. You wait and see.
I think that dream of yours contains a subliminal message.
Yeah. You what?
A sort of subconscious truth. You see this skyscraper belonging to Trotters Independent Traders, right?
Yeah.
And on the roof are the company's initials, and you're standing on the penthouse balcony. Well, don't you see what the dream's trying to tell you? As you're standing on that balcony with your red drink, just above your head in 50-foot-high neon lettering is the word tit.
Come on, let's call it a day.
Don't worry, Rodders, no radiation can get in here. Here, what's this pipe?
Look at that, Del, that's fragile. Don't do it. Del, this is our air filter, our lifeline. This is our umbilical cord. And one thing you must never do with an umbilical cord is bash it about with an hammer.
I see. So this is our only source of oxygen, is it, eh? What happens if a pigeon decides to nest in the other end? We're all dead, I suppose, are we?
Statistics prove that pigeons rarely nest in the middle of nuclear wars.
We're not in the middle of a nuclear war.
We're practicing for one.
Yeah, well, do the bloody pigeons know that?
Look, a pigeon will not nest in our air tube. Have faith in me, please.
How can you have faith in him, Del boy? Brings me telly in here, then he finds out the signals can't get through the lead.
I've said I'm sorry, and Grandad, there's some pages missing out of this brochure, and you can't expect me to know everything, can you? Anyway, that's why we're having this weekend's practice, isn't it? So we can iron out all the little wrinkles.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing we got to iron out, and that is this has got to be back on that building site first thing Monday morning. Otherwise, them paddies will go mad.
You are a wally, you really are.
You don't have to stay here, Del.
I do have to stay here. I'll tell you why I have to stay here. I've got £1,000 worth of lead tied up in this shelter, and I'm not leaving it in your hands. Knowing you two, you'd probably lose it. Just think what I could do with £1,000, eh? Fly to America on Concorde. I could buy myself one of them flash Rolex watches. Have my adenoids taken out privately.
Yeah, but how many people can boast they got their own private nuclear fallout shelter?
Yeah, that's true. Knowing our luck, there won't even be a bloody war. Yeah, that's what we ought to do, you know. We ought to drop a bomb on all them Russian cities, you see, and then declare war on them. What we say is that the declaration for war got held up in a post due to a communist-inspired strike at a sorting office.
Yeah, that is typical of a ruthless little mercenary like you, isn't it?
What do you mean, ruthless mercenary? I'm not a ruthless mercenary. Who is it goes round the estate at every Christmas time, making sure all the old people have got enough to eat and drink?
Yeah, and who was it during the Brixton riots drove down in a van selling paving stones to the rioters? I mean, what did you think they were going to do with them, eh? Or run off home and start building patios?
Mine is not to reason why. Mine is but to sell and buy.
2 minutes, 15 seconds and counting, Del. The missiles are over the sea and approaching Middlesbrough.
Yes, all right, Rodney.
Put your foot down, dear boy.
I'm calm, Grandad. Look, I'm coming to a main road, aren't I?
What's it like your side, Rodney?
All right, after this red one. No! That red one.
Kill it, Rodney.
Come on, Del, we're just going over Luton.
Sod Luton.
1 minute 35 and counting.
Oh, God.
He's young, enthusiastic. Well, how are you then, Del boy?
Not too bad, Eric. How's yourself?
Can't complain. How are you then, Grandad?
All right, Eric boy.
Now, what's that all about? 60 miles an hour in a built-up area. You just heard the 4-minute warning or something? Where's your tax disc? Fell off, did it?
In the post.
Well, why have you got a little sign on your windscreen saying tax in post?
We did have it, fell off.
You been at those funny fags again, Rodney?
No, I haven't.
Good, because Wayne there's looking for his first nick. Talking of that, Del boy, you might be able to help me. I'm on the lookout for some stolen summer wear. Short-sleeve shirts and blouses, men's and women's slacks, swimming trunks, bikinis.
You after promotion, Eric?
No. Me and the wife are off to Corfu next month. You've got to look the part, ain't you?
Well, if I hear of anything, I'll let you know.
Good luck. I'll see you around. And oi, take it easy, will you? Stop playing with that siren, will you, Wayne? You'll end up breaking it.
Yeah, how are we doing for time?
We died 45 seconds ago.
Terrific. We're never going to do this run in 4 minutes.
It don't matter. It's not the end of the world, is it?
I thought that's exactly what it was. Anyway, somebody phoned the law, right? And who do they send but a young policewoman? Well, of course, that was it, wasn't it? Should have seen him over there, what? She had his eyes, they went all goggly like that. And then he was sniffing round her.
I was not sniffing round her. I merely asked her if she needed any assistance.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. There was Monkey Harry draped over a keep left sign. There was Tommy with the handcuffs on. Their 2 wives were fighting like a couple of strays. And this plonker here is trying to date the arresting officer. You should have seen it was pathetic. He was going, well, I'm fitting a kind of pictures like tomorrow. Do you want to come? The only date that you would have got with her was 10 o'clock Monday morning, Horseferry Road, Magistrates. How's that bacon?
Oh, I'll have a look at it.
Good.
Oh, Trigger called round last night.
Yeah, what do you want?
With these watches.
Hey? Watches?
Watches, look. Knocked off, are they?
No, they're not knocked off. They're knocked off. He's a comedian, isn't he? They're knocked off. Hey, you know, these are not bad. Look at that, Rodney, look at that. What do you think of that, eh? Respondez-vous, s'il vous plaît, isn't it, that one?
Hey, they're not bad, as it happens.
No. Yeah, I reckon that's a Longines or a Cartier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Trigger said they're £4 each.
Eh? Oh, well.
Dear boy,
Yeah?
I've burnt your bacon.
Oh, you stupid old git. I told you to look after it, didn't I? Never mind, you can have it. Come on in, Rodney. Let's go and see if we can flog some of these watches. We'll stop off at Sid's place on the way, all right?
Yeah, right. Actually, I could do with something to eat now. Feel a bit better after that.
What have you done with my Steradent?
Oh, God, Bennett! ICI have dropped a point.
Yeah? Chelsea dropped 3 on Saturday.
They should never have sold Greavesy, should they? Come on in, you fit.
Yeah, right.
Right.
What did you have, Del Boy?
Just a packet of biscuits and a cup of tea, Sid.
What did you really have?
Sausage, bacon, double egg, beans and tomatoes. Mushrooms, black pudding, and chips. 3 teas, 2 bread. Bread was toasted.
No fried slice?
No, not this morning, Sid. Belly's a bit dicky.
What did you have, Rodney?
Just my usual bacteria on toast, you know.
One day I'll smack him in the mouth.
Yeah, if you can find it. Here, coming down the Nag's Head tonight. We've got a couple of strippers on.
I'm going out tonight.
Oh, here. Take that back. I want one of them down there. One of them biscuits, all right. Oh, yeah, where are you going?
I didn't tell you, did I? I've got a bird. Sandra.
Sandra? Where did you meet her, then?
She's down the club last night.
I didn't see you talking to anyone last night. Not even the bird that you were supposed to be with. Who was Sandra, then? That part-time barmaid, was she?
No, she's not a part-time walla. She's got a career.
Oh, career. What is she, a lollipop woman?
No. Policewoman. Oh. Well, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
Do they let you bring a uniform home, Sandra?
Yeah, it's hanging in my wardrobe. Why?
Nothing.
Rodney,
Yes, Sandra?
can I ask you something?
Yeah. Anything.
You know your flat?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything in it that's legally yours? I recognised a lot of the stuff from Scotland Yard photos and Police 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you're not interested in the little things that fall off the backs of lorries, are you?
No, but I am interested in who pushed them and who picked them up. I mean, you had 3 cases of export gin. You can't buy that in Britain.
No, we got it on holiday.
Oh, you smuggle as well?
Oh, come on, Sandra, I bought you a doner kebab tonight.
And you gave me a stolen watch.
No, I didn't know that was nicked.
Well, tell that to the beat, Rodney. You don't seem to realise. I'm trying to build a career in the police force. Now, what do you think my commanding officer would do if he found me in possession of stolen property?
Put you in charge of the Christmas club, more like.
This is not funny, Rodney. I could end up with the sack. Which of you two's the culprit, you or your brother?
No, it's not. Yes, me. Del don't know anything about it. He's a bit of a wally, see. Well, come quietly, miss. It's a fair cop.
If I was to carry out my duty to the full, I'd take you straight down the station now. But you did take me to the pictures. And you bought me a doner kebab.
And a packet of cashews. And a watch. Oh, no, forget about the watch.
No, I won't forget about the watch. Neither will I forget about the others your brother hid down the side of the armchair. Look, I'll give you 24 hours breathing space. Time to, shall we say, spring clean your flat. And after that, I'm coming round with the CID. That's 24 hours, Rodney.
Yeah, right. Reminds me of that Gene Pitney song, you know, 24 hours from Dartmoor. Well, thanks for a lovely evening, Sandra.
Thank you, Rodney.
Don't I fancy a coffee?
Oh, do you? Well, there's an all-night sandwich bar down the Walworth Road.
Oh, yeah. I might probably pop down there then. Sandra, will I see you again?
Of course you will. I'll be round your flat in 24 hours. And in case you don't recognise me in uniform, I'll be the one with the warrant.
Well, we've got 24 hours, Del. Well, as you so rightly say, Del. Rodney, 24 hours is better than nothing. Thanks for being so understanding, Del.
I mean, the thing is, Arthur, you and me used to be friends once. So, I mean, there ain't no point in holding a grudge, is there? I know what happened annoyed you. It would have annoyed me. But, well, it was a long time ago, so why don't we just let bygones be bygones, eh? Well, you never frightened me with all that old tosh about a curse and what have you. I mean, I ain't the superstitious type. In fact, I don't know why I'm talking to you now. Well, I know you can't hear me, Arthur.
That is what you think, Trotter.
Arthur? You mean you can hear me?
You're coming through louder than a CB. Rubber duck. Is it forgiveness that you seek, Trotter?
Well, yeah. I'm really very sorry for what's happened, Arthur.
Ah, but how do I know that you mean it?
Oh, I do, Arthur. I do really. I'll do anything to prove it to you, Arthur. Anything you say.
All right, then. Tell me where your money's hidden.
I ain't got no money.
Oh, don't give me that, you lying old git. I know you're all right for a few bob, and I want to know where it is hidden.
It's in me suitcase under me bed.
No, it ain't. I looked.
You've been under my bed?
I've been everywhere, Trotter. I am always with you. On those cold winter nights when your two grandsons, Rodney and the good-looking one, are out. Have you never felt a presence? I am the chill wind that wakes you in the dead of night. I am the movement in the curtains. I am also the creaking of the floorboards. Always with you. Even when you're alone, I am keeping you company.
What are you doing? What's all that about?
Who is it? Old Soppy here was holding a séance with his little mate Arthur.
Never underestimate the powers of the unknown, Del boy. What I say is get them ashes out of this house. Why don't you try and get in touch with Trigger? Get him to take them away.
Well, what do you think I've been trying to do all evening? I've left messages for him everywhere. And he'll be going off on a 3-week holiday soon.
Well, looks like we'll have to dispose of them ourselves, then.
Yeah, looks like it. Suppose that's the least we can do, is to give him a dignified send-off. Well, anyway, we can't give anyone a dignified send-off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right? So we do it tomorrow.
Could be a sign, you know.
What?
Our failure to get rid of the contents of that urn. It could be a sign that we didn't ought to dabble in that sort of thing.
What are you going on about?
Well, look, we're walking straight into the unknown here, aren't we? I mean, you don't know what strange dark powers we might evoke.
Oh, give over, you tart. What do you think, the bogeymen are going to come round and get us in our flat? If they do, they'll be too knackered to do any haunting. Them lifts are broken down again.
Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, Del, you can scrub round it, all right? Give yours to a church jumble sale or something. I've washed my hands of them.
Rodders, listen, now, don't be a plonker. They're worth 300 quid. And you don't go giving our national treasures to jumble sales, do you? Eh? I mean, just think what we could do with 300 quid, eh? We can get a nice new suit each. Get you a nice pair of dungarees. That thing's just sucked up our urn. Oi! 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 Stop! Oi! You've sucked up our urn!
Your urn? Oh, my God, what was he, a little kitten?
What's he doing? Is he winding me up or what?
No, you just don't understand. Look, it's not urn as in Ernie. It's urn as in, you know, Grecian.
Ah. Well, I thought there was something blocking me tubes.
Lock his tubes permanently. Come on, then. Is it there? Found it? Oh, that's it.
I never see you.
Oh. That's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
And be more careful where you leave your blooming Grecian urns in future. Let the union in on this, I will.
Oh, my God, it's empty. It's empty. Arthur's been sucked up into that thing. It wasn't our fault, though, was it, Rodders? Eh?
No. No, it was a complete accident, Del. Totally beyond our control. There's no need for us to reproach ourselves. Is there?
No, there isn't. Must have been an act of God. I mean, don't you see the poetic irony of it? Well, Arthur used to be a road sweeper. To him, this must be like a Viking's burial. Maybe he would have wanted it like this.
Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe.
Oh, that speaker? Yeah, well, I only borrowed it for the party, didn't I? Gave it back to you the next day. Well, all right, the next week. Anyway, you're not honestly trying to tell me that you've only got one speaker? Well, just one? Blimey, what a way to run a railway station. Anyway, look, never mind about your rotten speaker. Now, listen. This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. How would you like to buy a genuine mink coat for 50 quid? No, it's not bent. Now, the reason why it's so cheap is because it's Ethiopian mink. Ethiopian. Yeah, I got this contact in Babylon. Yeah. Oh, well, the only difference between Ethiopian mink and ordinary mink is the colour. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what's the colour of them coats that we got in the garage?
Tabby?
Yes, they're tabby. Tabby. No, they're sort of mottled grey with delicate highlights in black and white. Yeah. I'll pop one round you, shall I? Yeah. You ain't got a dog, have you? No, look. Look, I'm only asking you to look at it. I don't want you to feed it or nothing. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I understand, Winston. Yeah, OK. Yeah, all right. See you around, pal. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's, well, birth a la mode, as the French say.
What's wrong, Del?
Wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Things couldn't be better, Rodney. This time next year, we'll be millionaires. Right, here, get the parfum de toilette into the back of the van, and we'll see if we can make a killing down the old market, all right?
Right.
That's it, off you go.
Did you play cards again last night?
Yeah, that's right, Grandad. You know me, hey? He who dares wins.
How'd you get on?
I lost. I even had Mum's lucky rabbit foot with me. Brought me about as much luck as it did the rabbit.
You want to ease up with this gambling, Del boy? I've seen too many good men finish up in the gutter chasing easy money.
Yeah, it's that Boise, innit? You know Boise, the second-hand car dealer from Lewisham? I have never seen anyone so lucky at cards, Grandad. It's all for big money and all.
He ain't using a marked deck, is he?
What? No. We're close friends. Anyway, he knows I'd break his arms.
Well, I were in a card school once where the cards was marked. I lost a fortune.
Well, you knew they were marked?
Oh, yeah. I marked them. I was never much good at cards.
Stone me, never mind. Oh.
Here,
Yeah?
this Boise fella, does he like spinning the old coin, Del? You know, double or quits.
Well, yeah, him. He likes any form of gambling, doesn't he?
Oh, well. Here, Del, you try him with this. It's a double-headed coin.
A what? Double-headed? I thought you only saw these in them old British movies.
Scotch bloke gave me that during the war. I remember it like it was yesterday. His hands was trembling and his voice was just a whisper. He said, I want you to have something to remember me by, Trotter. Take me lucky coin. Then he went.
What, he died?
Deserted. Mind you, you couldn't blame him the way them Germans was carrying on. Someone was going to get hurt.
Trig.
I'm brassing, mate.
Rot, forget it, you.
Yeah, you're gonna have me car.
Cheers, Trig, you're a real pal. Right, so that's my jewellery, right? And Trig's car. That's a good one.
You must be joking. I sold it to him.
You all right? Well, you get your money back, won't you? So that's my jewellery, Trig's card, the stereo and the tellies.
Still don't come to 1,000, Del.
All right, tell you what I'll do. It's my jewellery, Trig's car, the stereo and the tellies and everything in the flat, right? The cooker, the fridge, the deep freeze, the beds, the wardrobe, our clothes.
Now, what's your bloody game, Del?
It's all right, trust me, Rodney, he's bluffing. Have faith in me.
All right, Del boy. Seeing as how we're friends, I will accept all that as a bid of £1,000.
What you got?
I got kings.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
I didn't know you were good at maths, though.
I thought you were bluffing.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Del boy. No, you're Nelly.
I thought he was bluffing.
You Burke.
What did you have, Del?
Two pair.
Two pair? You went all that way on two rotten pair?
I thought he was bluffing.
Well, he bloody well wasn't he?
Couldn't give us a lift home, could you, Dave?
Yeah, I could as it goes. I'll drop you off on our way to the river.
Well, Del, I'll send the boys round in the morning for the stuff. It really pains me, Del. It really does pain me.
What you do?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm picking up my winnings, Del. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, no, me old mate. No, not on your Nelly. You know the rules of the game. All cards must be shown before the winnings are collected.
Leave it out, will you, Del? You've only got two pair.
No, Trig, no, it's all right. Let Del have his little moment. Come on, Del. Let's see your two pair.
Well, I got a pair of aces.
Yeah?
And I got another pair of aces.
That's 4 aces.
I didn't know that you were good at maths either, boy.
4 aces. I ain't never seen it before.
4 aces, eh?
4 bloody aces! Grandad! He's got 4 aces, see?
I thought Del Boy might have something up his sleeve.
Oh, look at all that lovely money.
I told you I could do it, eh, didn't I?
Oh, well done.
Oh, wait, Rodney, now careful, what is your game?
Well done, Del.
Thanks.
Nicely played. Where'd you get those 4 bloody aces from?
Same place you got them kings. I knew you was cheating, Boycie.
Oh, yeah. How?
Because that wasn't the hand that I dealt you.
Of course I missed you today. Yeah, I missed you yesterday and the day before that and the day before that, yeah. Come on, you know I'm thinking about you all the time. Are ya? Really? Oh.
Wait.
Yeah? I mean, yeah?
Can I dip my bread in your egg?
Help yourself.
Thanks very much.
Hey? No, that's my brother. Oh, yeah, OK, I'll see you soon. Of course I do. I can't. There's people here. Yeah, all right, OK. See ya. Bye.
Who was that, Rodney?
Hey? Oh, Mickey Pierce.
Mickey Pierce?
Del, I want your advice. I've got a bit of a problem.
I don't want to know. I'd rather die in ignorance. Never been anything like that in our family. Here, hang about. Mickey Pierce is on holiday in France, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't him, actually. It was a girl.
Don't you ever do that to me again, Rodney. I should be up all night with heartburn. So you got a bird, have you? Oh, well, that explains it.
Explains what?
That explains why you've been lolloping about so much for the last week or so. You're going to pull your socks up, my son. It's beginning to affect business.
How can it affect business?
I'll tell you, shall I? Look. Titan here called Irene McKay, right? She's had 17 quid's worth of clothes off you, and you're letting her pay you back at 25 pence a week, right? That means you've got to go round there every week for a year.
Yeah, I know.
I get it. Rodney's got a mystery.
Irene's not a mystery. We've just been seeing a lot of each other and, well, we've become quite close. Promise me you won't laugh?
No, of course I won't.
I think I'm in love.
Oh, do us a favour, Rodney. Only a month ago he was in love with that skinny bird from the dry cleaners. Now along comes another little girl and you're away again.
Marguerite from the dry cleaners was just an infatuation. This is the real thing. And Irene is not a little girl. She happens to be a woman.
A woman, eh? Huh? He's fallen in love with somebody who's got the vote this time. How old is she, 20?
No, she's about 30.
What do you mean? About 30. How old is she exactly?
40.
40? You're not being serious, are you?
Well, what's wrong with going out with a woman of 40?
Nothing. Nothing at all, if you happen to be 50. Right, she's even too old for me.
Well, I'd have to think twice.
Shut up, Grandad.
No, he's right, Rodney. He's right. I mean, when she was drinking frothy coffee with some Ted up the Lyceum, you were struggling to keep your gripe water down. Oh, no, bruv. This is one problem you're going to have to solve on your own.
That's not a problem.
Well, something else, is there?
Yeah, her husband.
She's not married and all, is she?
Oh, no, he don't live with her. He's away.
Where?
Parkhurst.
Oi! Oi! Get out. What's your game?
Take it easy, man. You might hurt yourself.
Right.
There's someone here who's been dying to meet you.
Oh, yeah? Who's that, then?
Me. McKay's the name. Tommy McKay. Ring a bell, does it?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it before.
You bet your life you've heard it before, sunshine. You've been seen out with my wife, Trotter. Guilty or not guilty?
Oh, I was only just having a friendly drink.
But I'm not a friendly geezer. And that kind of thing makes me very angry. I'm going to teach you a lesson you'll remember for the rest of your life, Rodney, my old son.
Now, listen, let's not be hasty, eh? Rodney? Did you say Rodney?
Yeah, that's right. Rodney Trotter, that's you, innit? Huh?
Yeah, I'm Rodney Trotter, yeah.
Good. OK, Leroy, give him some air.
Look what you made me do. That was a brand new coat, that was. Rodders, guess what I've done for you, Rodders?
Well, if it's another example of your so-called brotherly love, you just forget it, right? As far as I'm concerned, Dill, you're no longer my... What the bloody hell's happened to you?
No, it's all right, it's all right. No, I just walked into a door.
Did all that?
Yeah, well, it was a revolving door. Listen to this. I had a bit of luck tonight. I bumped into Tommy McKay. That was lucky, wasn't it, eh?
Did he do that, Dill?
No, he didn't do it. No. It's just I had one too many, like, and I fell down the stairs at Monkey Harris's house.
He lives in a bungalow.
Yeah, well, he's moved now, hasn't he, eh? He's moved. Just shut up and listen, will you? Well, I had a chat
with Tommy McKay tonight, you see, and I've managed to do what all the psychiatrists and social workers have failed to do. I've rehabilitated him. He's seen the error of his ways. You know, to give you no more problems, I've left the path clear for you and Irene.
Me and Irene?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all over, Del.
What?
Well, we both had a long chat about it and we decided it was never going to work.
Yes, it will work. I've got a box of black magic in the back of the van. I've only had one out of it. Go on. Whip it round to her now, go on.
No, it's no good, Del. I mean, it was just circumstances that threw us together, wasn't it? She was lonely in a strange part of town and, well, I was just looking for a mother figure, I suppose. Anyway, you was right, Del.
No, I wasn't.
I don't mean about me and Irene.
Well, what do you mean, then?
Well, this afternoon I went down a roller disco and I met this bird, Zoe.
Zoe?
18 she is, with a body that makes Bo Derek look a cert for plastic surgery. Now, Irene was just infatuation, but this is love. Oi, here she is now. All right, babe? This is Zoe. This is my brother. He fell down some stairs.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hello.
We going then?
Yeah, right. I'll see you later on, Del, all right? Oi, you can finish that if you want it.
Yeah. See you, Rodders. See you, Zoe.
Oi, Del. I'd have that head looked at if I was you.
It's the truest bloody words you spoke for ages, Rodders.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Chin. Here you are. Here we are. My men are here, as promised. As you can see, they are the best in the business. They are, in fact, the creme de la menthe of the painting and decorating world.
Good. You the painter?
No. He's the painter. I'm his apprentice.
Yeah, that's right. No, they are the best, the very best. Don't worry, Mr. Chin. In fact, chin up. Chin up. Mr. Chin. Chin up.
Well, have you decided what colour the walls will be?
Colour? Oh, yes. I mean, you don't think that we leave an important decision like that to the last minute, do you? Get that lid off.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Chin, you see, the colour that I thought of, now, you may not agree with me, but somehow I think that you will. You see, what I thought, and you can shoot me down in flames in this one if you like, you know what I mean? Have you got the lid off yet?
No.
Yeah, well, you see, what I thought the colour these walls should be.
Blue.
What?
I like blue.
Blue. Blue. Je sans frontières. That is exactly what I thought. I thought, why don't we paint these walls a nice, subtle shade of blue?
What shade of blue?
Yellow.
And then I changed my mind. And I thought, no, not blue, no. What I thought we'd do is we would paint them gold.
That is yellow.
This is gold, Rodney. What is the matter with you? Are you illiterate or something? No, I thought of gold because I remembered the name of your beautiful restaurant. Gold for the Golden Locust.
Well, Mr. Trotter, I'll leave it to you. As long as my kitchen is painted and cleaned up before the health inspector calls, all right?
Fine.
Sorry. How'd you know the health inspector's calling? I didn't think they warned you or nothing.
Oh, I had a telephone call from a man. He did not give me his name. But he tells me, get your kitchen painted or you'll be in big trouble, John, huh?
John? Yeah, John. You know, John is the expression, got an expression like John and all that. Somebody up there must like him, eh?
I wonder who that anonymous phone caller could have been, Del.
Yeah, well, dunno. Don't think we're ever going to find that one out, are we, Rodney, eh? Well, come on, we must now say chow min, eh? And let our men get on with the work, eh, Mr. Chin?
Do you think this anonymous person is likely to ring up any other Chinese restaurants and tell them to get their kitchens painted?
Right to do something, didn't I? Otherwise, we'd have been lumbered with all this paint.
Right, now listen, I'm going to take these boxes with me, right? So, Rodney, you'll have to water that lot down a bit. No, it's all right, because you don't want to put it on too thick, do you? Because the plaster's none too kosher. Just remember, a little dab will do ya, right? Little dab will do ya.
Yeah, what about all this grease and filth, Del boy? You arranged for anyone to clean it up?
Of course I have. What do you think I am, a cowboy or something? There's a tin of Ajax and a rubber glove in that bucket. Go easy on the Ajax. See ya.
You said they use that stuff to paint signs in tunnels. Well, how can you see a sign in a tunnel? It's black, isn't it?
No, this is luminous paint.
It's luminous, Grandad. That means you can see in the luminous. Bloody luminous.
Del boy.
What do you mean you thought I knew? You didn't tell me. What do you think I am? Physic or something? Do you want this painting? Want it? No, I don't want it. You can stick it up, you... I'm not in, Grandad.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Chin. No, Del's gone out. I'm not sure. Where you gone to, Del?
Give it to me. The old git. Now sit down before I knock you down. Hello? Hello there, Mr. Chin. How are you?
Don't you hello, Mr. Chin me. Huh? What have you done to my wife?
Glowing, are they? Mm-hmm. Right, now listen, tell them not to be frightened, because this is a new energy-saving paint we're using. Yeah, it's designed to cut down on the old electricity bills. Yeah, I get it from this contact in
Stockholm.
Stockholm. Oh yeah, because you see, the Norwegians, they lead the world in paint technology. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I understand, right? Be around to see you first thing in the morning.
Does he want his money back?
No, he wants you to go round tomorrow and do out his living room in it. I'll have that other box of paint off you. My God!
Something wrong, Del?
What have I done? It's all your fault. It's your fault, you and your stupid paint!
Oi, what have you done?
Hey, now listen, Rodney, now listen. Now, you've got to understand, right, that I did it in good faith.
Did what in good faith?
I'll show you. Come on, you better get your coats.
Dale, what you brought us here for?
Wait a minute. Take a look at that.
Oh, my good God.
Just where you been for the past couple of days? Painting Mum's monument?
It was her favourite colour, and we both agreed it needed brightening up.
Looks more like a rocket launch.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be luminous, did I?
Do you realise our Mum's grave is now going to become a beacon for every Satanist and acid head in England? There's going to be white witches dancing round that on a full moon. There's going to be chicken's blood everywhere.
What worries me, it's on the main flight path to Heathrow.
I wish you two could see yourselves. There's Mum and her monument. She's fast asleep, the third coat's hardly dry, and already you're quivering in your shoes. Well, I'll tell you this much. I don't regret that I did it. And I will not bow my head to any snotty-nosed town hall clerks and their narrow-minded rules. I shall look them straight in the face, and I'll say, I am the man that's responsible, and I'm proud of it.
Fast! High one!
Wee, watch it.
There you go, Dope.
Oh, cheers.
This is the life, eh, Rodders? When we become millionaires, we'll move out. Get a villa. Get Grandad one of those little old folks' homes that they have out here.
What old folks' homes do they have out here?
You know, we saw them in the holiday brochure. What do they call them? Yeah, pensions.
Grandad, I got your lager. Grandad!
What? Yoo-hoo! Grandad, Rodney has a lager for you.
You want to act your age a bit more. That could have blinded me.
Come here.
I don't want nothing to drink. Going back to the hotel and have a fiesta.
Oh, do you reckon he's all right? He's been acting all edgy and nervous ever since we got here.
Maybe it's that squid he ate. Grabbing the hotel ain't up to much, is it, eh?
Oh, you can say that again. You about that soup last night? Called it oxtail. It was more like foxtail, wasn't it, eh? You don't reckon he's sickening for anything, there?
No, it's probably just the heat. He's not as young as he used to be, is he? Here, Roddy, put some of that all on my back, will you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm sorry.
You.
Sorry, I thought it was oil.
Childish, that. Probably marked now, is it?
You didn't have to go on, don't you? I've said I'm sorry. Look, I'll go up to the room, get you a fresh shirt, all right?
Yeah, why don't you do that small thing, Rodney, all right?
Oh, pardon, mademoiselle. Je suis vraiment désolée. C'est rien.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour, monsieur. Vous restez à l'hôtel?
De France, de fumée. Avec vous du bonnet?
Oui, merci.
Oh. Oui, garçon. Dos du bonnet, par favor. Dankeschön.
De quelle partie de la France êtes-vous?
Ah oui, oui, je t'aime, je t'adore. Sur les ponts d'Avignon.
Pardon, monsieur.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Jackie,
Hi.
join me for a drink.
Oh, I'd love to. I think I got stuck with that little French fella over there.
Don't worry about him. Pull up a pew. He won't bother you with me around.
Yeah.
Brexit. You fancy getting down there tonight?
Sounds good.
It's a really good place.
Je suis frontiers.
Thank you, waiter. I hope he doesn't kick sand in my face.
Del! Shush! What's up with you? I was just about to pull a French sword.
Look, you gotta come with me now. Come on.
What's the matter?
It's Grandad.
Grandad? He's ill, isn't he? I told you there was something the matter with him, but you wouldn't listen to me, would you?
He's not ill.
Well, what's up with him, then?
He's been arrested.
Arrested?
Well, come on.
Sorry, just a minute. I mean, excuse me, I may be being a wally or something, but can you possibly explain to me what a dole queue in Peckham has got to do with the Spanish Civil War?
I'm building up to it, Del.
Having a conversation with him is like a slow death, isn't it?
One day, me and my mate Nobby Clark, we decided we'd had just about enough of it, so we ran off to join the Foreign Legion.
The Foreign Legion? You don't mean the British Legion?
The French Foreign Legion, camels and forts, you know. So we hitchhiked to Southampton.
Ah, that's where their headquarters was?
No, that's where we tried to get on board the boat. Well, eventually we stowed away on a tramp steamer. We hid under the tarpaulin in the lifeboat. But, oh, the voyage was terrible. There were storms and gales. Us trotters have never made good sailors. Now, Nobby was all right on the water. I think it come from the time when he was a caretaker at a seaman's mission in Grimsby.
Oi, I don't want to worry you, you know, but our plane leaves in 3 days. What happened in Spain?
Well, I'm just coming to it. Oh, now, where was I?
You and the fisherman's friend were under a tarpaulin in the lifeboat.
Oh, yeah. Well, when the ship finally docked, guess where we was?
Spain.
No. Tangiers.
Grandad, is it worth me making any plans for my future? I mean, what's all this got to do with the Foreign Legion?
Well, Tangiers was one of their main bases, wasn't it?
You see, any normal person who wanted to join the French Foreign Legion would have gone to France, wouldn't they? Not him, no.
Well, we jumped ship and made our way to their barracks. Oh, when we got there, we couldn't believe our eyes. They was the biggest band of cutthroats and villains and murderers you could ever hope to see. They was the scum of the earth.
So you didn't join?
We tried, but they wouldn't have us. Well, now me and Nobby was in dead lumber. We had no money, we had nowhere to sleep, and we was 1,000 miles from home. But then we had a bit of luck. Well, it was more a quirk of fate, really. We bumped into an Arab, and he offered us a job. He said he'd pay us to take his motor launch over to the Spanish coast and deliver a cargo.
What sort of cargo?
Guns.
Guns?
You mean you were gun running in the middle of a civil war?
Well, that's the best time to do it, Robin.
Dirty little mercenary.
Oh, we didn't do it purely for financial gain. Oh, no, we both felt a deep commitment to a political cause.
Which side were you selling to?
Well, whichever side had the most money.
Bloody hell.
No, it's all right, Rodney. No, I mean, you know, a conscience is nice, but business is business, right?
Well, it was after the 7th trip when it happened. There was government troops laying in wait for us. They arrested us, and they took us to this little prison outside a town called Tarifa. They took Nobby away and tortured him. You could hear his screams echoing through the night.
Woke you up at one point, didn't it?
The last thing on my mind was sleep, Rodney. But no matter what they'd done to him, Nobby wouldn't say a word.
I bet he didn't even have his Caledon Bowser to suck, did he?
Then it was my turn.
They tortured you?
No. But they would have done if I hadn't told them everything I knew.
Hello? Oh, you found it. Good. £1,200? Are you sure you're looking at the right paperwork? Yes, 2 Louis XIV Chandeliers, that's right. But how do you arrive at a figure of £1,200? All you've got to do is to take the things down, clean them, do a few minor repairs. Yes, I am aware that it is 17th century French crystal. I own the damn things. Yes, I know it's a job for an expert. That's why I got in touch with you. But I'm sure if I shopped around, I could find a lower estimate than that. Yes, I know that it is a dying trade. But there must be someone somewhere.
Oh, sorry we can't stay any longer, your lordship. That's perfectly all right, Trotter. See you done. Right? Oh, toujours la politesse, toujours. I mean, this is beautiful, isn't it, eh? Bet you've held a few balls in here, my lady.
What? Yes, we have.
We like a nice social gathering ourselves. Perhaps you'd like to come to the next one, eh, Rodney?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just bring a bottle and an LP, something.
Thank you for the cat, Mr. Trotter. It blends so well with the rest of my collection.
Especially with the Dresden, I thought.
Yes. I'm sorry we weren't able to pay you for it, but neither my husband or I carry cash.
Oh, don't worry. Pay me next time I'm down.
Yes, of course. What do you mean, next time?
Do you mean to say you're coming here again? Whatever for?
To pick up that fiver she owes him.
Alon mode. Please accept it as a token of my esteem.
Thank you.
Yes, well, it's getting rather late. I think we'd better say goodbye, Mr. Trotter.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your hospitality. It's been very nice of you. Oh, now look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it, eh?
Yes. Goodbye.
French crystal?
Yes, it is, actually.
Yeah, thought it was. You can always tell by the old cut of the droplets. 17th century, that, ain't it, Grandad?
Yeah, if you like, Bill.
Yeah, I'd say it was one of the Louises. If it ain't one of the Louises, it's very similar, isn't it, Rodney?
Oh, it's a dead Renadell, yeah.
Yeah. But is it Louis XIII or Louis XIV? Now, don't tell me, Your Lordship. I can get this. That is Louis XIV. Am I right, Your Lordship?
Spot on, Trotter. How'd you come to know so much about chandeliers?
Huh? How come we know so much about chandeliers? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that amusement there, Your Lordship. But, see, asking a trotter if he knows anything about chandeliers is like asking Mr. Kipling if he knows anything about cakes. This is our business. Really? Oh, yeah. Chandelier, candelabra, quality crystal and what have you. It's been the family trade for generations. Well, knowledge has been passed down from father to son. Our name goes right back in history, doesn't it, Rodney?
Yeah. Right the way back to the plague.
Our forefathers used to make them. Did you know there are still 4 trotters hanging in Buckingham Palace?
Amazing.
No, straight up. Of course, what with the advent of solar energy and fluorescent lighting, there's not much call for it nowadays. In recent years, we've tended to specialise in the old renovation work.
Do you mean to say that you can take that thing down and clean and repair it?
Oh, yeah. Do that blindfold. Anyway, we mustn't keep you any later, so I'm going to say bon bouche to you both.
No hurry, Trotter, no hurry. I just remembered. I've got a bottle of rather special port through there in the study. What say we open it and have a bit of a chat, eh?
Oh, that's very civil of you, my lord. Now, righto, Grandad, you pop upstairs and get the floorboards up. Now, you know what you're doing, don't you?
Don't you worry, Jill. Leave it to me.
Right. Oh, he's a craftsman. Wait, Grandad, do you want a jemmy?
No, had one before we left. Why does he have to remove the floorboards?
What is this? The International Year of the Wally Brain or something? Listen, my good man. How do you think that great big heavy chandelier stays up there on that ceiling, eh? It is not by the power of prayer or double-sided sticky tape. There is a long threaded bolt through that chandelier. It goes through a wooden joist and is held in position by a locking nut. Now, in order to undo the locking nut, you must first lift up the floorboards. Au dare de jour?
We learn something new every day. If you need me, I shall be round at the garages.
Right. Here, while you're there, give the van a wash, will you? Ah, talking of Wally brains.
Eh?
Come on. Wait, what's that?
I mean, this is terrific, isn't it?
What?
His lordship's nowhere to be seen, and now even the butler's having a moody. Do you reckon we're going to get paid?
Look, his lordship is away on holiday. He'll pay us when he gets back. Now, come on. Get these ladders up. Yeah, you never know. Might be in for a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps he might bring us back a nice stick of rock each, eh?
Well, just shut up moaning, will you? Wait, Grandad, how you doing?
All right, dear boy. I found it, Dale.
Yeah, see, he's found the nut. I told you we could trust him. Right, come on, get this out.
I started to undo it.
Yeah. No! Go on, Benny, we ain't even up the ladders yet.
Grandad, don't you touch nothing till we tell you.
Come on, we better get up there. You all right, Rodney? Is there anything you want?
Yeah, I want to go home. Out too safe.
That is all right. Look, this is the chance I've been waiting for. Now, don't let me down, Rodney. Now, don't let me down. All right? All right, Grandad, we're ready. You can start undoing it now.
He's coming, Del boy. One more turn, Del.
Right. Now, brace yourself, Rodney. Brace yourself. Undoing the other chandelier.
How can you tell?
Del boy.
All right? What do you mean, all right? Look at it!
Did you drop it, Del?
How could we drop it? We wasn't even holding it. We was working on that one.
Well, I wish you'd have said something. I was working on this one.
His legs are still playing him up.
Well, I told him not to run in the London Marathon.
Anyway, he's not coming to the tenants' meeting with us. You're still coming, ain't you?
Hey, no way, bruv. I'm going out with that little waitress that I blagged at the Pisa Palace.
Hey? How did you manage to pull her?
Well, I read somewhere that women are turned on by men in situations of power, so I told her I was a Euro minister.
And she believed you?
Oh, yeah.
She must be thicker than them pizzas she dishes out.
Oi, don't get sardonic. Here, what's all this about, anyway?
I'm writing out a list of questions I want to ask at the meeting.
Oh, yeah? Like why the lifts are still out of action in our block?
No, more important things than that, Del.
Yeah.
I mean, in the last year or so, right, we've had a crime explosion on this estate, yeah? And yet the police, they don't come near or by, and I want to know the reason.
Well, they can't get on the estate, can they? The natives won't let them.
Come on, that is rubbish.
No, it ain't. Look, last month, a copper came round just to return a lost dog, and we had 3 nights of rioting. Ooh.
Look, I don't care what their excuses are. I'm going to demand more police patrols on this estate.
Not too many, Rodney.
Come here. I'm writing out this catalogue of crime. See what the chairman's got to say about that.
Catalogue? Listen. Oh, look, there's some catalogue in it. Look. May the 6th, Grandad's shopping trolley stolen from pram sheds.
Yeah, well, that's the only one I can think of.
Gordon Bennett, there are 2,000 stories in the naked city, and this plonker is looking for a basket on wheels.
I have heard of other crimes, but I don't know the times and the dates and what have you. I've got to provide details, not rumours.
Well, why don't you tell him what happened to poor Rita Aldridge, then?
Yes, good idea. What happened to Rita Aldridge, then?
Last Friday night, she was indecently assaulted over by the Adventure Playground.
No.
Yeah.
Did you report it?
Yep. I saw her this morning. She'd just been down to the police station.
Right, there you are, you see. That's exactly the sort of thing... Hold on a minute. If this happened on Friday night, how come it's taken her till Wednesday to report it?
Because she didn't know she'd been indecently assaulted until this morning when the bloke's cheque bounced.
How you going, Dave? No, Del boy.
No, he's out.
How's your granddad? Oh, his legs was playing him up.
Yeah, well, it's most probably just a touch of fibrositis, you know.
Yeah, more than like. That's how my nan started off. Did you ever meet my nan?
Well, only at her funeral.
So you were at her funeral, weren't you, Dave?
intrigued why'd you call me Dave? My name's not Dave. My name's Rodney.
I thought it was Dave.
Oh, it's Rodney.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I've looked it up on my birth certificate and my passport and everything. It is definitely Rodney.
Oh, well, you live and learn. So what's Dave? A nickname, right?
No! You're the only one who calls me Dave. Everybody else calls me Rodney. And the reason they call me Rodney is because Rodney is my name.
Oh, well, I shall have to get used to calling you Rodney.
Thank you.
Yeah, Basil, you going to get this meeting started? Me and Dave ain't got all night.
Rodney!
Yeah. Can't start the meeting without the vice chairman in attendance. It's in our constitution.
Well, how long's he going to be?
Ooh, could be a hell of a long time, son. He died a fortnight ago.
Died? Well, what was the point in calling the meeting?
Well, I was hoping if we'd had a bigger turnout to elect a new vice chairman from the floor.
You need a new vice chairman? Well, if it'll help you out any, Baz, I'll nominate Rodney.
What?
Right, seconded.
Now, hang on a minute.
All those in favour? Against? Nomination accepted. Welcome aboard, son.
I don't want to be vice chairman.
I thought you was interested in all that political malarkey.
Well, yeah, I am, but I don't want this job.
Oh, well, I suppose Del Boy was right all along.
What do you mean?
Well, you always said you was too immature to accept responsibility.
Oh, did he? Well, we'll have to see about that then, won't we? Where do I sit, Baz? Where do I sit, Baz?
Hey, oh, next to me here, son. Right. I declare this meeting open. Now, the first item on the agenda is my resignation. You're the new chair. Congratulations, son.
I don't need psychiatric treatment, I don't need specs, right? I've had a lot on my mind just recently. I've been struggling to find a way of making a very important announcement.
Oh, yeah. What important announcement?
All right. For the past 2 weeks or so, I've been taking stock of my life. Who I am, what I am, and where I'm going.
And that's taken you a fortnight. I could have answered all them questions for you. Could have answered them all during a commercial break.
Can you just shut up for 1 minute? I am 24 years old. I have 2 GCEs, 13 years of schooling, and 3 terms at an adult education centre behind me, right? And with all that, what have I become? I'm a lookout.
No, Rodney, you're wrong. You're not just a lookout. You're a bad lookout!
All right, so I'm not very good at it. Perhaps that's because my heart's not really in it.
I'm not asking you to put your heart in it, just your eyes will do.
Del, what I'm trying to say is... I'm thinking of breaking up the partnership.
What partnership?
Ours!
Oh, what do you want to do that for? We're doing well. Business is booming, profits are up. What more do you want?
I want to make my own decisions. And I've made one, Del. I'm going it alone.
Who with?
Mickey Pierce.
Mickey Pierce? Mickey Pierce? Oh, leave it out. He couldn't keep a rabbit going with lettuce.
You want to watch that young Piercy? He's a bit too fly for my liking. He'd rob his own grandmother, he would.
Oh, don't be stupid, Grandad. That was never proved. Anyway, you give credit where it's due, right? Mickey's quite an astute businessman, and he's putting capital into this venture.
Oh, he's putting money in, is he?
Well, no, but he will as soon as his gyro check arrives.
I see. And what are you putting in?
I've got money, Del.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. I've got my half for the partnership.
What partnership? What our All right, if that is the way that you want it, my son. But you would have to understand one thing, Rodney. Going it alone means exactly what it says. Right, from now on, you've got to pay your own way in the world, you pay your own way in the pubs, and you pay your own way in this house. You make a mistake, you stick by that mistake, all right?
Fine.
Fine.
And if things don't go right for you, I don't want to hear no moaning or whining from you.
Look, I won't moan or whine about nothing.
Right. There you go, then.
Is this all I got? Oh, bloody hell, Del, all them years of work, and you give me these?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, business is a bit shaky, profits are down.
Hold on a minute, just now you said we was doing well.
Yeah, well, we are doing well, relatively speaking, Rodney. I mean, we are doing well compared to an Iranian gin salesman. Anyway, I had to buy some stock off Alfie Flowers yesterday, and I mean, a trader is only as good as his stock, right?
All right. Well, this'll have to do then, won't it? But I'm going to prove to you that I have got business acumen, that I'm as quick-witted as you, Del. I'll see you down the auction tomorrow.
All right. How will I recognise you?
I'll wear that stripy tie with...
The one that you want to beware of is lot 37. It's nothing more than a load of old scrap iron, right? So be careful.
120.
See you later.
130. Thank you, sir. 130. Do I hear any more? 130. Down a young trouser. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to lot 36. 112 pieces of near-perfect cut-glass goblets. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen.
This is us, Rodney. No, hang on a minute. Let's have another look at lot 37.
Yeah, but Del told us to be careful with that one.
Yeah, and why do you think he did that? Use your noddle, Mickey. Del's after lot 37, isn't he? He's just trying to put us off and leave the field open for him, isn't he? I know how his mind works, son. Right, lot 37. Assorted agricultural machinery. Hey, that could be anything. That could be tractors, combined harvesters.
Yeah, we could take them out of the sticks and do them old carrot crunches up.
Hey, should we go for lot 37 then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bought this, son?
Yeah.
They always wanted every auction, didn't they, Del?
Yeah. Get two for the same price at this one.
This stuff is a load of rubbish.
I know, I did try to warn you, Rodders.
Yeah, but I thought...
Yeah, no, the trouble with you is, Rodney, that you will insist on thinking.
Well, what have you bought, then?
I got those crystal goblets that you were after.
What are these things?
What, those? They are lawnmower engines.
Lawnmower engines?
Yes. Listen, they're not ordinary lawnmower engines.
No?
No. They're broken lawnmower.
Del? We'll probably have a few problems getting these back to the depot.
Yeah, we come down on the Green Line, see?
Yeah.
Oh, well, your best bet is to hire an open back truck then, isn't it?
Yeah. But we was wondering whether you could take maybe a few in the back of the van.
Back of my van? You must be joking. I've only just cleared them out of the van.
You mean you were selling them in the first place?
Yeah. That is the rubbish that Alfie Flowers sold me. Normally, I'd never have bought it, but, you know, he caught me when I was a bit non-compos mentis down a 111 club. Well, I never thought I'd ever get shot of them. But you know me, Rodney. He who dares wins. Actually made a tidy little profit on it and all.
Well, what are we supposed to do with them?
Well, why don't you do what I did? Find yourself a couple of right little plonkers with cash on the hip.
So what are we going to do?
Wait till he ain't looking and run away.
No, we can't do that. He's got my address.
Yeah, well, he ain't got mine.
Oh, thanks, partner.
Well, you would insist on bidding for them.
Yeah, and who wanted to go down to the sticks and flog them to the carrot crunchers?
Well, you said they were combine harvesters and tractors. The way you were talking, we were going to do a deal with Weetabix.
I'll get off my face.
Oh, we're going to get on there.
It's a typhoon.
Ah, good idea, Rodney. Put the kettle on, we'll have a nice cup of tea.
Del, there's only an electric kettle out there.
Well, use a saucepan then.
No, there ain't none.
Ben, it'll come out of my way. I'll do it. Look. Here, look, have a look in that sideboard. See if Boyce's left any scotch, will you? If he hasn't, we'll have to drink mine. Here you are, Rodney. See what I mean? There ain't no ghosties or ghoulies out here.
Dear boy, come in here quick. Rodney's found something.
Is it what? Monopoly. Oh, now we are all doomed.
Not the Monopoly.
What? It's on your chopper?
It's an axe.
The same thing.
No, Del. The police ain't looking for an escaped chopper murderer.
Look, just a bit. Let me ask you two something. Where are we?
We're in Stook.
We're in... No, we're in the country, aren't we? And country people have these things hanging about. It's part and parcel of their lives.
All right, let me ask you something. Where do you think that escaped bloke is right now?
Probably out there on them moors.
In this weather?
Yeah, well, he's mad, isn't he?
Well, he might be mad. He'd have to be bloody stupid to be out there.
Exactly. I reckon he'd have holed up somewhere. Found himself an empty place. Like this.
Yeah, but this place ain't empty, is it?
It was before we arrived, Del.
What do you reckon? All right, then? What, he's up there having a kip?
Well, he could be up there.
Well, I shouldn't let it worry you, Grandad, because the three bears have probably eaten him by now. I mean, what is this fairy story that you're giving me? What's the matter with you two? You been sniffing the boss stick or something?
All right, then. Well, why don't you go up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire and check it out?
No, I don't have to. No, I mean, listen, would any self-respecting axe murderer pop upstairs for 40 winks and leave his chopper in the sideboard?
You might have a spare one.
Oh. He's got a kit of them now, has he? I suppose he's got a little caddy that carries them around for him. And another thing, if the man of the moment is upstairs having a lie-in, who was it that you thought you saw out there in the trees? His brother?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Aren't we in two places at once?
No, of course not. Oh, he's most probably halfway to London by now.
Yeah, of course he is. He's most probably looking for an empty place up there.
Hope we don't find our flat.
Will you shut up? Will you just stop all this nonsense? Look, are we all agreed that we are safe and sound?
Well, yeah.
Right. All right, now, can we just, like, relax a bit now, you know? All right, here you are. Now. Wonder where the toilet is.
Oh, it's outside. I saw it as we come in.
Right. I think I'll leave it till the morning.
Get ready, lads. This one could be a handful. Is this some kind of joke?
What do you mean?
This is no escaped lunatic. This is Tom Whitten, the gamekeeper. And you shouldn't have gagged him like that. He suffers from asthma.
Oh, now, hold on a minute. The chief of security from the institution itself said it was him.
What chief of security?
What's his name? Robson. I mean, you can ask him yourself. He's back at the cottage with Del.
Chief Robson is not at the cottage. He's at the hospital. The escaped man hit him on the head, then stole his uniform and his identity papers.
Well, I still reckon we should have gone with them.
Oh, no, it was imperative I made out my report immediately. And, after all, I needed you here with me. You were the one that recaptured him.
Well, yes, I suppose, yeah. Here, what do you say we have a nice little drink to celebrate, eh? Well, the old river's clearing up nicely. Look at that, it's full moon. No. Oh, there you go, Chief. Oh, excuse me. Yes, hello. Oh, hello, Rodders. Did you get there all right? Yeah? Chief's just standing there, you know, examining his axe. Yeah, all right, well, you'll hurry back, won't you? All right, goodbye. No, I just phoned up, you know. Tell us he got there all right.
Good. Do you like fish?
What?
Do you like fish?
Oh, yeah, a little bit of salt and vinegar, they're lovely.
I only like living fish. Fish that swim in the rivers and the seas. I don't like people that kill them.
No, I don't like that salt myself.
But I saw fishing rods on your van!
No, it didn't belong to me. They belong to my brother and my granddad. I mean, I keep telling them, I beg them not to hurt the poor little fishies. I mean, I only come down here for the fresh air.
Good. Do you like snooker?
Snooker?
Yes!
Do you?
Oh, yes.
So do I. It's terrific, isn't it?
Shall we play a game?
Well, snooker?
Yes!
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you what. I'll just pop out to the shed at the bottom of the garden, because I think I remember seeing a snooker table in there. All right.
No need. We'll use this one. Here.
What do you mean? What, this one here, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank God for that.
Is that a police helicopter?
No, you're all right. It's Barrett's.
Good. You can break.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I put that somewhere safe? Because you won't be able to hold your cue properly with that in your hand, will you? Good morning, Rogers. Hello. Good morning, Grandfather. Gosh, a beautiful day out, isn't it, eh? Makes you glad to be alive, doesn't it?
Yes, terrific.
Where are you off to, Denzel?
I'm just going up to Miranda's shop. Just to see the cabinet.
What time's visiting hours then, Dale?
There's nothing wrong with that cabinet, Rodney. I keep on telling you. It's a very nice cabinet.
Yes, it is. I mean, a million woodworms can't be wrong, can they?
I've told you before, Rodney, there are no woodworms in that cabinet.
Whose birthday is it, Denzel?
Mine, if I'm playing my cards right.
Happy birthday, sweetheart, from your ever-loving Deli Welly.
Deli Wally, more like.
All right. Put that down and let's not have so much of it, shall we?
Well, it's Miranda's birthday, Rodney, and we forgot.
Oh, no, what a choker. Still, never mind.
What'd you get her for her birthday, Del?
Hey? Well, nothing much.
What's happened to your grand's painting?
Well, I told you the sun had faded, didn't I?
Sun my ass. That tart, ain't she?
Well, she's not going to raffle it, is she? She's only hang it on her bedroom wall.
Your gran brought that painting into this house, Del. There was an history behind it, and you knew it.
You stole your own grandmother's painting.
I didn't steal the painting. Gran left that painting to me.
Don't give me that old Mother Hubbard.
She did. One night when she wasn't feeling too well, she said to me, Del, when I go, that painting is yours.
I don't remember it.
No, well, you were out.
Oh, that's handy, isn't it? No witnesses.
There were witnesses. There was Mum and Rodney.
Mum ain't here anymore.
I know that, but Rodney is, you remember, don't you, Rodney?
Well, I can't say I do, Dad.
But you must remember, you were there, over there in the corner with Mum, having your nappy changed.
Oh, there's nappy chap. He could only have been about 4.
Exactly. How the hell do you expect 4?
I never thought I'd live to see the day when you of all people, let the family down. I'm going to my room.
Yeah, come here, Dad, Grandad. Come on. There you are, look. Have a tenner, eh? Come on, come.
She's got you tied up like a turkey, ain't she? You've changed since you met her, Del.
You got more Uta than Pinocchio.
Just stay out of my life, will you?
Yeah, I'll stay out of your life. In fact, I think I can quite safely say that me and Grandad won't ever get under your feet again. Just hope Miranda suffers with hay fever.
Rodney,
What?
don't be a plonker.
Did he leave that tenner?
3004. 3005. The bid is with Gideon's. 3006. 3008 with Miss Davenport. £3,800 to Miss Davenport.
Derek.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just thought I'd pop up and take you out for lunch, you know, sort of a birthday treat.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. How sweet.
It is for you. They're daffodils.
Here they are.
Yeah, used to be my mum's favourite.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Look, I'm rather busy at the moment. Why don't you wait for me at that little wine bar around the corner?
Yeah, all right. Will you belong?
How should I know? Look, take these with you as well, please.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Now, lot 24 is this recently discovered work by the late 19th century artist Joshua Blythe. Now, it's a particularly fine example of his work, and I'd like to start bidding at 7,000. Do I have 7,000? 7,000. 8,000. 8,009.
You lied to me, didn't you?
Nobody's perfect.
10.
It's not your birthday at all, is it?
Well, it will be soon.
11 against you, sir. 11, 12.
All you wanted me for was that painting, wasn't it?
Well, what else do you think I was interested in? That banana box of a Queen Anne cabinet. Damn things infested my entire stock.
12, 5, 13,
No, I thought,
13,
you know, maybe there was something else.
14, 14, 5, 14, 5, 15.
Oh, you.
15, 5, 15, 5, 16.
Did you honestly think I enjoyed being in the company of a man who slapped my bottom, called me sweetheart, and assaulted my digestive system with third-rate curries?
Do I have 17.5? Do I have 17.5?
Yeah.
17.2.
You must be a fool.
17.4. 17.4.
Miranda, you should have told me that you wanted to sell that painting.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm in business. I realized how valuable it was the moment I saw it. Why should I tell you?
No, Miranda, you don't understand.
I think you're the one who's confused, Derek. And let's get one thing absolutely clear. That painting is now mine. It's been legally registered in my name. Mummy and Daddy have even signed an affidavit to swear that the painting has been in our family for generations.
17.5. Thank you.
Thank God for that. I've been trying to get shot at that painting for years.
What do you mean?
17.5.
I know exactly what that painting is, and I know exactly how much it's worth.
Rubbish. How could someone like you possibly know that?
I'll tell you how I know, shall I? 'Cause my old gran used to be a char lady to an art dealer. That's how I know.
Oh, I see. And this Mrs. Mop examined it, did she?
No, she didn't examine it. She nicked it.
£17,600.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Slater. In all my glory. I told you you'd be surprised, didn't I? Yeah. Is this your granddad?
No, that's the au pair, isn't it?
What's your granddad? You wouldn't remember me. Roy Slater. I used to be in Dell's class at school.
Well, that's a turn up for the book, isn't it, Del boy?
Yeah, isn't it just?
Rodney, get Roy one of them lagers in the fridge.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I'll just, just give Rodney a hand. You carry on now. Bloody hell are you trying to do to me? How do you know who that is?
Yeah, he said he was an old mate.
He's not an old mate, he's an old Bill. When I say an old Bill, I mean an old Bill. That geezer out there would nick you for anything that you did. In fact, he'd nick you for anything you didn't do, and he wouldn't let a silly thing like innocence get in the way.
I didn't have a clue, Del, I swear.
You Wally. I've got to
play this nice and cagey. Now listen, you've got to be careful what you say to him, because that fella in there, he collects informers the way other people collect stamps.
Well, he's got a few grasses, has he?
No, he ain't got a few grasses, Rodney. He's got an entire lawn. Well, you go back in there. Only speak when you're spoken to, and then keep it down to a simple yes or no. Think before you blink. And if God's smiling on us, we might get away with it, all right? Get them beers.
Does it cook as quickly as they claim?
No, I don't know so much about that, son. We ain't used it yet.
No? That's strange. Feels hot.
Yeah, we are. Come and cool your fingers down on this, oh, Roy, my boy. There you go. Here. How's the police force treating you?
Police?
Not too bad. I got promoted a while back. I'm detective inspector now.
Oh, congratulations. A few years from now, you could be advertising tyres. How's the family?
I don't see much of them these days, Del. The old man's still not talking to me.
No, well, he's probably still got the needle over that time you nicked him.
He nicked his own father?
I had no choice. If there'd been a way of avoiding it, I would have. But his rear light was defective. I mean, what else could I do?
It's true. You'd only borrowed the bike to go down to fish shop and all.
That's right. It was just a twist of fate. But you've got to understand that at the time I was young and keen. Now that I'm older and more experienced, I regret doing it.
Leave it out, Slater. You've never regretted a nick in your life.
Oh, no, that's not fair, Del. You're judging me by the Roy Slater that you used to know. But I've changed in lots of ways. Things that were important to me in the past mean nothing now. I used to be enthusiastic, career-minded, but what you got at the end of the day? You've won your stripes and lost your friends.
Come on, Roy. You didn't lose your friends.
No?
No, you didn't have any to lose in the first place.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. Del, maybe one evening, if you're not too busy, we could have a couple of beers together.
Yeah, well, see how it goes, shall we?
Yeah, all right. Thanks for the drink. It's nice seeing you all again. I'll see myself out. Oh, by the way, you're all under arrest.
Why's he keeping Del Boy in there?
It's about the 38th time you've asked me that in the last half hour. And for the 38th time, Grandad, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Well, I thought he'd just charge Del with receiving, he'd get a £50 fine, and then it'd all be forgot about.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So did I. So why is he keeping him in there?
Oh, bless my old bro. I don't bloody know, Grandad.
Oh, Rodney.
Look, I thought I told you two you were free to go.
Oh, we thought we'd hang on a while.
Yeah, it's good here, isn't it?
Still here?
We're waiting for Del.
Will he be long, son?
Only as long as it takes him to tell me who nicked the microwave.
Better get our heads down till the morning, then.
Oh, no. Del's seen the light. He's decided to cooperate.
No, you're pulling our legs.
Do you reckon? Why don't you come in and see for yourselves? Come on. All right, Hoskins, away you go. Canteen's open now.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
There you are, Del Boy. Your immunity from prosecution signed by the superintendent himself.
What are you playing at, Del?
What are they doing here?
Oh, I thought it'd be interesting for them to see you in your real light. The great Del Boy. The man who could talk his way out of a room with no doors. Reduced to this, grassing.
God, tell him, Rodney. He's got me all ends up. I got no choice.
But you don't know his name, Del. He was just a bloke in the market.
Now,
Leave it out, Grandad. If Mr. Slater was to believe our descriptions, he'd have his men searching for someone who's a cross between Tom Thumb and the Jolly Green Giant.
Or with a deaf aid.
Deaf aid. Rodney, I wasn't doing it just for myself. He threatened to plant something on you and set you up for a bit of bird.
That is against the law.
Phone the police.
Don't tell him, Del.
I've got to, Rodney. Otherwise it'll mean you and me would go down the road and Grandad's going to be left alone on the estate, see? I've got no choice. I've got no choice. Right, Mr. Slater, let's get down to business.
Oh, Del. Del, boy, those words are music to my ears. I will cherish this moment. Righto, Del. Who nicked it?
They are free to go, aren't they?
Yeah, they're free to go, no charges. They can leave whenever they like. OK, give me his name.
You've got nothing on me either.
No, you've got an immunity from prosecution. You've got less chance of a pull than the Queen.
As long as I know.
Right. For the third and last time of asking, who nicked the microwave off the back of the lorry?
I did. Old Bailey would be my bet. The case of the Peckham Pouncer.
Who called me the Peckham Pouncer?
The police did last night. You see, at the time, well, I didn't think nothing of it.
Why don't you give yourself up, Rodney?
What? I ain't giving myself up. Have you ever seen some of them detectives give someone a 3rd degree on the telly? Well, one of them pretends he really wants to beat you up bad, right? And the other one pretends to be Mr. Nice. So it's, you know...
Yeah, perhaps you're right. After all, you've got form, ain't you? I mean, you still ain't finished that 2 years suspended yet.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
It's the others what worry me.
What others?
Well, last night there were mobs of vigilantes roaming the streets and they were chatting things like, lynch him, lynch him. At the time, I didn't think nothing much of it, you know.
Well, maybe it'd be better if I did give myself up then. Because all I've got is circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial? A sick woman is attacked at night by a known criminal posing as a doctor?
Do you know what they'd call me if I went in the nick? I'd be a beast.
Beast?
Well, that's what the other prisoners call people like me. Everywhere I went, the walls would be whispering, beast. Beast. There'd be posses of them waiting for me in the shower room. There'd be razors in me soap. There'd be broken glass in me porridge.
Oh, you'll soon learn to adapt, Rod.
No, it's not fair, Del. I swear to God, I didn't touch her. I was only trying to help.
All right, Wendy, all right, now come on. Take it easy, eh? Relax, all right. Now, listen, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to go out and put my ear to the ground, see what I can find out. In the meantime, I want you to go and get some kip. And above all, stop worrying.
Yeah. I am innocent, Del. Honest.
I believe you.
So do I, Rodney. Do you reckon he done it, Del?
Leave it out, Grandad. All he's done is just bumped into Blossom, that's all.
I don't understand you.
Well, she's well known for this sort of thing. She's as nutty as a fruitcake. She spends most of her time in the happy home. They only let her out at weekends to get a bit of practice.
I mean, she's always accusing blokes of doing this sort of thing.
Yes. It's her hobby. She's well known to the police.
But why didn't you tell young Rodney?
What, spoil all the fun? No way. I'm going to wind him right up with this one. By this time tomorrow evening, I'll have him believing that all the flats are under siege.
You want to be a bit careful, Del boy. A joke's a joke, but you never know when to stop. What about that April Fool's Day? You told me the pools had rung to say I'd won $500,000.
Yeah, that was a belter, wasn't it?
Oh, wonderful. But you could at least have stopped me going up west with me pension money.
But I'll tell you something. If necessary, I will shoot my way out of this room.
Oh, so while you've been up here, you've been making a gun, have you?
Well, I'll throw tins at him then.
Yeah, well, you could get an empty can, couldn't you? You know, and you could, like, splash them to death.
I ain't had nothing to eat since I've been up here.
Was that, you been too frightened?
No, I forgot the tin opener.
Well, why didn't you pop down for it?
Del, desperate men on the run don't pop home to borrow a tin opener. Anyway, going without food ain't so bad. People like us get used to it.
Oh, come on, don't give me all that James Cagney stuff. Look at me, Ma! I'm on the top of the world, Ma! Look, I'm in the tank room, Ma!
Why don't you shut up?
You hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that down in there. In there.
Cheers, Del. Great. Oi, have the police been round to question you and Grandad yet?
No.
Good. Good. That means I ain't on my trail yet. Gives me a bit of time.
Yeah. Ronnie, I've got to explain something. Like, well, this is sort of like confession time. You know that woman you met, Blossom?
Yeah?
Well, she's mad, Rodney.
Not with you.
She's mad. You know, she's well known to the old Bill. They don't take no notice of her.
No, you're lying to me.
No, I'm not. Look, cross me heart. Swear to die. So you remember old man Corby? Well, a couple of weeks ago, she accused him of assaulting her. Well, I mean, he was so surprised, he nearly fell off his wheelchair.
All right then, you explain this to me. What were all them police doing outside the pub that night?
Oh, well, that was the mods and the skinheads. They were at it in the kebab house. Terrible scene, so all I could hear. I mean, there was, you know, chairs going through the windows. There was chilli sauce up the walls, and someone had knocked over a frying pan, and the staff restroom went up in flames.
No, I don't believe you, Del. You're just trying to get me to come quietly.
No, I'm not. No, look, go on there, go on. Look out there, look, go on. Now, you see the kebab house?
No.
Exactly, that ain't there no more. What further proof do you need?
No, Del, I don't understand this. You mean there's been no photo-fit pictures? No house-to-house searches? No public outcry?
No, none at all. Here, look. Do you want some water with your scotch?
No.
Oh, sure.
Then why did you tell me I'd go away for 10 years as a special category prisoner? But they'd nicknamed me the Peck and Pouncer. But there were gangs of men roaming the streets looking to hang me from the nearest lamppost.
For a laugh.
A laugh?
Just a bit of a wind-up, that's all.
Del, I haven't slept. I'm starving hungry, and I've been freezing my boots off in this tank room because of your bloody wind-up!
You take things too seriously, that's your problem.
Rodney, you're looking good.
Yeah.
It's cool, I like it. I tell you, if he wasn't so white, I'd swear he was black.
Yeah, he is white, isn't he?
It's the whitest man I've ever seen in all my life.
I'm not ever so white.
You are. You'd make an albino look bronzed.
Here, grab one of these each.
Oh, here, Denzel. Corinne ain't about, is she?
No, she's round her sisters.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, you're not still worried about what happened, are you? Come on, Del, she's forgotten all about that now. Anyway, what brings you round?
No, we was just passing through. No, what we call it. Here, have you had this place done up?
No.
No, I didn't think you had.
I'm getting it decorated soon, though. Corinne's been on at me for ages about it. But I'm no good at that sort of thing. So I got the Irishman to do it.
Oh, Brendan? Oh, well, you can't go far wrong with him, Denzel. He's a good man. Here, did you hear about that house he did up in, where was it, Kings Avenue? He made a beautiful job of it, so I hear. Mind you, I only saw it after the fire. He's a pretty boy. He's a lovely boy, isn't he? Is he yours, Denzel?
No, he's Corinne's. She's had him for a few years. What fire?
Hey?
You mean the house burnt down?
Oh, yeah, but don't get me wrong, it wasn't Brendan's fault. I mean, look, I know a lot of blokes who like to have a couple of pints at dinner time, and it's very easy to forget where you left your blow lamp.
So it was accidental, then?
Oh, yeah, it was an accident. Even the coroner said so.
Coroner?
Yeah.
Right, that's it. I'm not having no drunken Irishman falling about my living room with a lighted blow lamp. No way.
Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I hadn't said nothing now. Oh, I feel really bad about this, you know, what with Brendan being a mate and all. Look, never mind, Denzel. Look on the bright side. He might not burn your place down.
Yeah, well, I'm taking no chances, Del. I'm getting somebody else in to do the job.
Oh, well, this is up to you. I mean, as I always used to say to my customers when I was in the painting and decorating game, I used to say, it's your money, it's your choice.
You never told me you used to be a painter and decorator.
Oh, yeah. It's been the family trade for generations, isn't it, Rodney?
Hey?
Yeah. You all right, see? But demand got too much. We had to give it up in the end.
Well, listen, couldn't you just do this living room for us?
What? This? Oh, no. Sorry, mate. No. You know, we've given the game up now.
Oh, come on, Del. Corinne's been bending me ear about it for ages. Just this one room, yeah?
No. I'm sorry. If I do it for you, I've got to do it for all the others, haven't I?
Del, for a mate in trouble, please.
All right, just for you, though.
Cheers, Del, you're a pal.
I don't know what it is with you. You managed to twist me right round your little finger, don't you?
When can you start?
First thing in the morning, 100 up front, we supply the paint, and that's extra.
Done.
And you will be.
Get some more drinks.
Good. What about that? Rodney? Hey? Rodney, nice little learner, eh?
I don't think I'm ever so white.
You are? You look like a blood donor who couldn't say no.
Hiya.
Hi, hon.
Hello, baby. Have you missed me? Denzel! What the hell is he doing in my home?
Hello, Corinne. You look as lovely as ever.
Del just popped in to say hi, hon.
Did he really? Hello, there's the door.
That's the door. She's a guard, isn't she?
And what's he doing?
I want you to tell me the truth, Corinne. Am I white?
I asked you about an hour ago to put the kettle on to have a cup of Darjeeling, remember?
Oh, God, yeah, I forgot all about it. Bloody hell, I left the kettle on the gas!
Oh, stone me, Rodney! I don't know what's the matter with him. Sometimes he seems to live in a world of his own. Oh, no!
Yeah, Del.
What?
Supposing the Steve started the wallpaper cleaning.
Oh, that's charming, that, isn't it? We come round here to do up the living room and end up stripping the kitchen.
Oh, Del, I can hardly breathe.
You may not ever breathe again if this wallpaper is ruined. Oh, look! The condensation is everywhere. Quick, get me a cloth.
Yeah, I'll open the window.
That's right. Go on, Grandad.
Yeah.
If we tidy this place up, maybe she might never notice.
She might notice the kettle.
Gordon Bennett, I don't believe it. Put it back, say nothing. She might blame Denzel.
Come and have a look at this.
No, we're busy, Grandad.
Look, I'm sorry about all this, Del. It's just what with all the other work in there, and then you can't...
All right, Rodney. It's no good going on. It's just one of them things, you know. Accidents will happen.
Yeah, cheers.
Del. Del, look. It's the bird. You don't look very well to me.
That is most probably due to the fact
Grandad, that he is stone dead. You dozy little twonk, Rodney.
Hold on, just now you said it was an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, it is if you're bloody stupid.
It might not be completely dead.
It might be completely dead. It's just been sautéed. What is Corinne going to say when she comes back and finds out what you have done to her little pet?
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing her face when she gets her next telephone bill.
Look at this big hole you made in the kettle.
Well, it's not as big as the hole you made in them Jaffa cakes, is it?
Well, will you two pack it in? We've got to think of a way out of this.
I've got it. We could say it was caused by paint fumes.
Paint fumes. Paint fumes. When Corinne comes back in here, she's going to find her kettle's been knackered, her kitchen's been turned into a Turkish bath, and she's got a Kentucky Fried Canary at the bottom of a cake. And we're going to say paint fumes.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait a minute. Tell you what we do. Rodney and I will try and clear this place up. Grandad, I want you to go down the high street, and I want you to get a packet of Jaffa cakes and a canary.
Where do I get canary from?
Well, why don't you try the boot menders?
Don't you get saucy, Rodney. You ain't too big to get a slap round the head.
Oi, will you stop it, you two? We haven't got much time now. Go on.
Well, how much is a canary?
Well, how the bleeding hell do I know? Here, look, take the lot. Go on there. Make sure you don't get mugged. Here, make sure you get a canary, you know, and a yellow one.
Yeah, we don't want a budgie or a parrot.
No, you want a canary, don't you?
All right. Write it down for him, Roddy. Write it down.
It's all right, Joe. I'll remember. Yellow canary.
You go on, hurry up then.
Yellow canary. Yellow canary. Yellow canary.
Well, I suppose it could have been worse.
Could it?
Well, if you're going to be like that, no.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, right? If we clean this place up, polish the kettle, put a new canary in the cage, maybe Corinne won't suspect anything. Grandad's the one that worries me.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've got this feeling in the pit of my stomach. He's going to come back with a goldfish.
Help yourself to a drink.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Junie. Way.
Oh, come in, love. It's all right. Friend of my daughter's. Babes, it's for you. She's got that bloody radio on again. She'll wake Jason.
You little plonker.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? What are you doing here?
Well, this is where Debbie lives, isn't it? That bird from the Here, you're not trying
No, I am not. Look at that, I'm a friend of her mum's.
Yeah? When'd you meet her then?
It's 1964.
Well, you've only just come out to see her?
No, I was engaged to her, soppy.
What, another one? Stone me, though. You've been engaged more times than a switchboard, haven't you?
Don't you start getting lippy. You know, I don't know what you brought that round for, because I ain't got a record player.
It's all right, I ain't got a record.
You are a saucy little dick. Oi, I got one of those at home on a sideboard.
Yeah, all right, well, I'll get you another one tomorrow, won't
Yeah, you better. Junie. June. Look, you'll never guess who that is. That is little Rodney.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not, straight up.
I don't believe it. The last time I saw you, you were about that high. How old was he, Del?
Then about 2.5.
Anyway, it's very nice to meet you again, Rodney.
And you, Mum.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. You're making me feel quite Tom and Dick, you really are.
You can call me June.
Oh, thank you.
Debbie won't be a minute. She's just putting some clothes on.
Oh, she needn't bother. Oh, no. I meant, you know, she needn't bother to put on anything special. I was thinking, actually, if you two wanted to go out and, you know, chat about old times and all that, well, you know, I'm sure me and Debbie wouldn't mind babysitting.
What do you think, Del?
I daren't tell you what I think, Junie. Come on, let's go out for a drink, shall we? Yeah.
Hello, Rodney.
Debs?
You all right, darling?
Oh, watcha.
You two met?
Yeah.
Yeah, came in the paper shop this morning for a dirty magazine.
No, actually, listen.
I was just saying that you and me wouldn't mind babysitting if Del and your mum went out for a drink.
Yeah, that suits me.
I'll get my coat.
Yeah, all right, darling. Yeah. Boy, I'd do that up if I was you. You get a cold on your chest.
Oi, it's Debbie's house, she can do what she likes. You want a brandy, Debs?
Brandy, eh? You're splashing out, aren't you?
Yeah, well, of course, he's celebrating, isn't he?
Celebrating what?
Oh, hasn't he told you? He's just heard from the clinic he's got an all clear. Put her down, Rodney!
You're back early, ain't you?
Yes. Ain't we just, eh? I'm going to bed, Del.
Yeah, no, listen, Junie, we've got to talk.
Look, I knew this is how you behave. That's why I didn't tell you. I'll see you around sometime.
No, listen, June.
Maybe.
Look, we've got to talk.
You've made another lasting impression then, or something?
Rodney, come on, get up out of there, come on. Give Debbie some air, the poor girl can't breathe.
Yeah, all right. You want another brandy, Deb?
No, she don't.
I'll make my own decisions, thank you.
Yes, of course. Of course. It's just that if you have too much to drink, you might make yourself sick. And you don't want to be ill for your party next week. It's Debbie's birthday next week, Rodney.
Yeah? Thought it was mine tonight.
I'll get you a nice present, shall I? Dear? I'll get you a solid gold watch, eh? A couple of £100 at least, no rubbish.
All right.
What's your game, Del?
Just feeling generous, that's all. Come on, Rodney, I'll give you a lift home, come on.
Give me... Del, we only live 50 yards across the precinct.
I know, but when I came back tonight, there was a load of muggers hanging about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, perhaps I better go, Deb's got to be up early.
All right, then. Good night.
Well, good night. Pleasant dreams.
Well, night, Debs.
Good night.
Come on, Rodney!
Now, just what is your game, Del? All that, shall I buy you a nice gold watch, shall I, dear? And sweet dreams?
I was just being friendly, that's all.
You're trying to pull her, aren't you?
I am not trying to... What do you think I am, some kind of sicko or something?
Well, you're trying to interfere between me and Debbie, aren't you?
I am not trying to interfere, Rodney. Now, listen, Rodney, look, I don't think that you two are right for each other.
It's got nothing to do with you. Me and Debbie think we're right for each other. Matter of fact, we're thinking of getting engaged.
You're what? You can't get engaged to her, Rodney. Now, what I mean is, you're too young.
I'm 24, Del. By the time you was my age, you'd been engaged to every bird this side of the water. No, you're just jealous, aren't you? You can't stand the thought that I might end up with a nice little wife.
You're going to end up with a nice little stretch if you ain't careful. Rodney, you mustn't get engaged to her.
You give me one good reason why I mustn't.
Because she's my daughter.
That's why.
Debbie is your daughter?
Yeah.
No, it's not real. No, it's not happening to me. I'll tell you what, I'm in the middle of a bad trip and I'm going to wake up in a minute.
I've worked it out on the calculator, Rodney. Me and Junie broke up 19 and a half years ago. It's Debbie's 19th birthday next week. You're the one with the GCE in maths. You work it out yourself.
Well, no, she probably met someone after you.
No, she was born a couple of months after.
Well, then she was premature.
Premature? She'd have to have been bloody instant, Rodney.
All right, Trig? Yeah, I'm all right. Well...
Yeah, it's all right. I know, Trig. I know, mate. You going back to the flat, are you?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Yeah. Do us a favour, will you? Go and open up. Yeah, I've got one or two things to do. Bung the vicar a couple of quid, that sort of thing. See that three over there? They're the North London branch of the family. You know, make them welcome, will you? Keep your eye on them, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Cheers, Trig.
I love a nice funeral.
What you hang about? There's two more after this.
Sorry.
We'll leave the car, shall we?
We'll have a nice little walk, eh?
Yeah. Can't let's have a nice walk, eh? Come on.
Oi. Gently.
Well, Michael, how's business in the pub?
Oh, not bad, boysy, not bad. Oh, you didn't hear, did you? Thursday night, some Burke nicked me cigarette machine.
Never. Yeah. What about that sonic burglar alarm Delboy soldier?
Oh, yeah. They nicked that and all.
Just make some excuse, Dan. Say we're in a hurry or something.
But it's a funeral, love.
We've got to get all the way back to North London. If we don't leave now, we'll cop the rush hour.
Look, I don't want to go back to their flat either, Jean. But I'm family.
I want to go back there. He was my brother.
It's got nothing to do with you, Uncle Albert, so stay out of it.
What do you mean he was your brother? You and him didn't talk to each other for years.
Me and your Aunt Ada didn't talk to each other for years. But she was still my wife.
Come on, we'll go back for half hour. Show our respect. Anyway, we'd only have him whining all the way home. Don't you dare light that pipe in my car.
It was a lovely service, Vicar.
Thank you very much. Has anyone seen my hat? It was here.
Oh, all right. Did you get Albert home safely?
Yeah, I got him home safely, all right, Rodney.
Morning, son.
Morning. You're back.
Boomerang Trotter always comes back.
What happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I drove him all the way back to North London, right through the bleeding rush hour. And what did we find when we got there? Stan and Jean have moved.
What do you mean, move?
What do you mean, what do I mean? They hooked the caravan on the back of the Cortina and they've had it away.
This was lying where the caravan once stood. It's just me clothes and a few personal belongings.
What?
Yeah.
You mean that's all you've got in the world?
No, we've got to go back tomorrow to pick up his parrot. How could they do this to me, eh?
That is disgusting, isn't it? I mean, deserting him like that.
Yeah, ain't the first time it's happened either.
I mean, I think there should be a law or something against that.
Yeah, I know. All I want to know is where they've got... Yeah, what did you say just then?
I said it ain't the first time it's happened either. Do you remember your cousin Audrey? I went and stayed with her and her husband Kevin for a year. One day he sent me down to Sainsbury's with a shopping list. When I come back, they'd emigrated. Not a jiggly bird to me, though. Then there was young Gillian, you know, Patsy's girl. I went over there to give her a bit of comfort because her husband was on nights. 6 months later, she sets fire to the house. She got 3 months medical supervision for that. I can remember thinking as I stood on the ledge and jumped into the fireman's net, that's gratitude for her.
And I've got a funny feeling, Dale.
So have I, Rodney. I feel like a turkey who's just caught Bernard Matthews grinning at him.
What should I do with these, then?
I'll tell you what you ought to do with those, shall I? You put them in here, right? In they go in there because you're not staying here, all right?
No, of course not. Just for a couple of days, that's all.
No, not for a couple of days, not for one day. There's a seaman's mission down there in St Catherine's Dock. You go down there, go on.
Well, I thought I'd just have a look at the local paper and find myself some digs.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Uncle. They'll have a local paper down at the mission. Now, go on, sling your hook.
Yeah, all right, Del. You don't mind if I have a quick cup of tea, do you?
No, go on. There's a flask of cold tea out there and some vol au vents from yesterday. Go on, you have it.
Cheers, son.
Oi. What are you doing, winding him up?
Yeah, I'm winding him up, I'm winding him up.
Dale, he only wants to stay for a couple of nights and get himself sorted out.
He's a trotter, Rodney.
We're trotters!
Yes, I know, but we take after Mum in nature. He's from Dad's side of the family. You know what they're like. You offer them a cup of tea and they think you've adopted them. Look at that time when Dad came round here. He wanted to stay one night. Took us nigh on a fortnight to get rid of him.
But Uncle Albert might not be like that.
Oh, leave it out, Rodney. You've heard him yourself when he was telling us about that time he came round the Cape of Good Hope. He was 3 months on the same wave.
I don't believe you, Del. I do not believe that you, of all people, could...
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going down a cafe. I'm going to get some grub and some better company. I'm going to put some clothes on.
It's all your fault, Rodney.
And I don't start all that again.
Well, it is. I mean, ever since you were like that, you've done nothing but hold me back.
I held you back?
Yeah. I mean, when Mum died, I should have had you put in care. I would have been someone by now. I would have probably had my own penthouse and I'd have had Aston Martin with a telephone and all that.
Well, I'll tell you something, Del. You'd have been doing me a favour if you'd had me put into care. Because at least then I might have got a proper job when I left school, instead of humping your old suitcase all over London.
But you didn't want to leave school, did you? If it'd been up to you, you would have been there drawing your old age pension, wouldn't you?
I only wanted to stay there while I got my GCE in maths and art.
And a lot of good they've done, the firm. The only time your GCE has come in handy was that time I asked you to count them tins of paint. What the bloody hell's that?
Oi. Don't think it was that deep fryer, do you?
I'm not going to stay to find out. Come on, let's look lively. Come on.
Del!
Yeah, we just wait a minute,
Yeah,
love.
It's your Uncle Albert!
What about Uncle Albert?
He's fallen down our cellar, quick!
Fallen down the cellar? How the...
Stick it.
Well?
No, Del. The old neck's gone.
No. I mean, what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I just looked up and there was Uncle Albert plummeting towards me.
Me? Hold on, where is he?
Oh, he's over there somewhere.
How the hell did he get over there?
He hit the plank and bounced. And he went through the air like one of them springboard divers. My neck done half hurt, Del.
Your neck? Uncle Albert nearly ends up in a jumbo's flight path, and all you can think about is your rotten Gregory. Oh, come on.
You all right?
I'm a bit shaken and dazed, Rodney.
Yeah, it's probably jet lag. Yeah. Come on, get him onto his feet, Rodney. Come on, up you come.
Fancy leaving an open cellar door unguarded. Oh, good mind to sue the brewery.
Yeah, put your arm round Rodney. Sue the brewery? Put him down. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Pick him up.
I know what I just said, but you don't know what sort of damage he's done. He might have broken something.
Yeah, he has. About 4 dozen bottles of Guinness. Come on, Del, there's nothing wrong with him. He said so himself.
Yeah, but how does he know that? How does he know that? He might have hit his head and got percussion. Hey, look, the first thing to do in first aid is never move the victim, right?
You'll have to move me soon, Del. The last bell's just gone.
See that? He's got ringing sounds in his ears. This is even worse than I thought, Rodney. Quick, nip upstairs and get on a telephone.
Right.
Yeah, phone for a solicitor.
Yeah. A solicitor?
Yeah.
Del, you can't sue.
You don't want to put money on it, do you, eh? Him falling down that hole could be the biggest bit of luck we've had in years.
But, Del, if he'd hurt himself, there'd be little signs, wouldn't there? Like blood and pain. His hat ain't come off.
How's that, all right?
Don't give us all that Quincy cobblers, Rodney. You don't know how bad I am.
You see, you don't know how bad he is. Now, quick, whip upstairs and phone Solly Atwell. You'll find his number in the yellow pages. Go on, look lively.
Solly Atwell's our solicitor?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, he's more bent than the villains.
He's just the sort of man we need in a case like this, a specialist. Go on, get on the blower. All right,
you don't mind if I phone for an ambulance first, though, yeah?
Ambulance, good thinking. That looked great on the report. Well done, Rodney. Come on, away you go. The old brewery are going to pay through the nose for this.
I told you something would turn up, didn't I, Del?
That's all right, Uncle. You just conserve your oxygen, that's right. Yeah. Uncle Albert, did I hear you groaning in pain?
No.
Well, why not? Come on.
Oh.
What is it now?
Why, I'm very surprised. I came down here expecting you bunch of wallies to sound like a cat being doctored without anaesthetic.
What?
You're very good. All right, you're not quite up to the standard of Spanner Ballet or Durham Durham. There is something about your music that I like. It's got something. I only hope it ain't catching.
If this is all some build-up to some very funny joke, would you just tell us all now and stop wasting everybody's time?
It's not a joke, Rodney. No, not a joke. I mean it. I'm very impressed. Very. Bravo! Bravo! Of course, you do realise that you're all going to flop like a jelly on a wet mattress, don't you?
Oh, yeah? Why are we going to flop?
Because you're undisciplined. You ain't going to go nowhere until you get your act together.
Yeah? Well, my mate's cousin works for a record company and he reckons he can get us a contract.
Oh, yeah? And my mate's a doorman down at Chelsea, but he can't get me a bloody game, can he? Now you're still rough around the edges. I mean, why don't you take a butcher's at yourselves? You look like something a cat has dragged in.
and then dragged out again.
Trotter, shut it. We like looking like this. We're Marxist, Trotskyite anarchists.
Yeah. Why do you want to be superstars then?
Because we want to be rich, Marxist, Trotskyite anarchists.
Not too rich.
No, just a little bit rich. Money ain't everything.
No, but it certainly takes the sting out of being poor, though, doesn't it? Now, it strikes me that what you need someone to steer you in the right direction, you know, look after your interests. Well, what you need is a manager. Now, hold on, don't look at me. No, because a bloke who comes your manager, he's got to buy you all new equipment, hasn't he? And you've got to get new drums, new guitars, and new set of speakers. Oh. No, that's going to cost an arm and a leg.
I thought you said we was good.
You are good. You're all natural. You've got raw talent. Hey! Drop out!
Don't want to put your money where your mouth is, though, do you?
Do you think I'm the kind that won't back my instinct? You know me, Rodney. He who dares wins. The fact of the matter is, the funds are a bit tight at the moment.
You're enough for Wally, Trotter.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we heard it all before, Dale.
All right, you win. I will be your manager. I'll get you bookings. You just see if I don't.
What about instruments, though?
I'll get that as well.
Oh, don't listen to him. We'll probably end up with a chuckaways from some Boy Scouts band.
No, you won't. All your instruments and equipment will be brand new. You write down what you want and I'll get it for you. Because I'm going to make an investment in you lads. This time next year, we're going to be millionaires. I can see it now. The Albert Hall, Carnegie Hall, the Hollywood Bowl, the revolutionary new sound of pop protest. You don't know any of the Bachelor's numbers, do you? No, all right, well, no, it doesn't matter. No, not important. Well, you carry on rehearsing, because I'm going to put this show on the road. Well, come on, let's hear you. Your manager has spoken. Right.
2, 3, back! Listen here, stop me if you heard it. A million kids done that.
New entry in the charts this week at number 26. 4 guys from South London. This is Boys Will Be Boys from a Bunch of Wallies.
Well, maybe old Trigg could knock some out down a council depot tonight. Oh, shut up! Noise. Think. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's a bunch of Wallies. What do they think they're doing? They're on top of the pops.
Huh? Right. Hey. You know that old bird that works down the laundromat?
Yeah.
The one who's after up.
Yeah. What?
What's wrong?
No, it's all right, fine. What, you want a cigar? What? No, oh, you don't want that one anyway. Get you another. Sorry, go on, you were saying. What was you saying?
I wound her up, right?
Yeah.
I said that Uncle Albert wants to take her to the old folks beano on Thursday.
Yeah.
Dropped him right in it.
Did you? I like it. I like that.
Are you sure everything's all right?
No, that's Triffico. It's Triffico, Rod. No, it couldn't be better, mate. No.
Oh, right. Hey, Top of the Pops is on.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, but the telly's broke. It's broke, that. Yeah.
Oh, watch it on the black and white.
No, that one's broken. Oh, look. It's all broken, that, yeah.
Oh, well, it's got to be a fuse in the socket.
No, it's funny. I tried all that. I tried it. No, it's all, look, it's absolute broke. I've got to get the firm in the morning. Yeah. Absolute nose, isn't it, eh?
Yeah. Oh, well, I might as well give Albert the good news,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, go on. Go in. He's in his room. Go on.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Uncle Albert.
Go on.
Hello, son. You all right?
We go bloody diving when he finds out. Oh, God.
I want to act your age a little bit, you interfering little...
Can't
Can't you have a word with him, Del? He's only come in here to annoy me. I don't want to go on no old folks' Beano.
Well, don't go then, don't go. Listen, I'm off out. Don't mention it to Rodney.
I doubt if he'd want to go with you anyway. He's watching Top of the Pops on the portable.
Hey, it's my book.
They're in the charts.
So they're in the charts. Marque de fabrique, as they say.
They could go to #1. They could have a smash hit on their hands.
All right, so you have a smash hit on your hands. You might not get another one for the rest of your life.
I always said they could make it, and you convinced me they couldn't.
That's always been your trouble, Rodney. You're too easily swayed. And what about me, eh? What about me? I was their manager.
I'm going to stick this right up your jackson.
We're just off for a couple of weeks to the Seychelles. Ever been to the Seychelles, have you?
Don't know, have we ever been to the Seychelles, Rodney?
Oh, I'd have to check the passport on that one.
Now, you are quite sure you will be able to look after this dog?
Of course I will.
Yeah, oh yeah. Del's had lots of experience.
Right, remember, this is not just a dog. This is Marlene's baby. Sometimes I wish I'd never bought it.
Oh, they told me it was a Great Dane.
Oh, didn't I? Must have slipped my mind.
I thought it was a puppy.
Gordon Bennett.
Duke, this is your Uncle Del and Rodney. He's lovely, ain't he?
It's terrific.
Take him for walkies first thing in the morning, once in the evening, and then again last thing at night. Now, when it's his bedtime, you put a blanket over him, and then you talk to him for a while.
Don't want me to bring his wind up, do you?
He should be all right. And don't worry, he's house trained.
Hey, we live in a flat.
And in here's his vitamin pills. One in the morning, before breakfast, not after.
Marlene, come along, for God's sake. We do have a flight to catch. Come on, kiss him goodbye.
Yeah, bye, Del. See you soon.
For God's sake, the dog, Marlene.
Yes, bye. Bye, Dookie's gonna miss his little mumsy wumsy, isn't he? Her mummy's gonna miss her little Dookie.
Makes you want to throw up, doesn't it?
I'm a bit Tom Dick myself.
Come along, Marlene. We're going to miss that plane.
Yes, come on, Dookie. If he bites you, don't scream. He's highly strung.
All right, if we bleed.
No, he doesn't sink his teeth in. He's only playing. Boy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dookie. Bye-bye. Did you switch everything off?
Yes.
Did you switch the burglar alarm on?
Yes.
Did you lock everything up?
Get in the car!
Jump in.
After you, Del.
I got to get the food.
Oh, wait.
Here. Here, look at this, Rodney. Isn't it steaks, look? Chicken breast, veal scallops. Oh, we're going to eat all right for the next week or so, eh?
Boy, it's supposed to be for the dog.
You must be joking. That thing's going to get a bowl of Kennemeat every day and think itself lucky.
And what if Marlene finds out?
And how is she going to find out? Suppose Dookie's going to grass us up, is he? Come on, Rodney. Here you are. Come on, do some work for your living.
That dog don't like me.
He's all right. He can smell fear.
I'm surprised he can smell anything at all with that gallon of brute you're wearing.
Come on.
Nothing.
Nothing? You mean I've had stomach pumps and enemies, glucose strips, students drawing all over me belly with felt top pens, and there's nothing wrong with me?
Oh, it's great, isn't it, eh?
I noticed you didn't come and see me last night. Suppose you're too busy visiting that dog. Fight for your country and risk your life in sea and flame, and you get old and everyone forgets you.
Listen here, you silly old sausage. We couldn't come and visit you last night because you was under observation.
Oh, don't give that to me, son.
Well, we bought you some grapes.
Yeah? Where are they?
We ate them.
I see. I lay here last night, tubes sticking out of every place you could stick them in. Couldn't sleep, pills wouldn't even work, and all the time you two were eating my grapes.
Oh, come on. We did miss you last night.
Did you?
Yeah. We had no one to spit the pips at. Come on, Jules, get him out of here. He's giving me the hump.
Any problems? No, Doctor, there's nothing wrong with me. I feel full of fitness and vitality.
Good. Well, bye for now, Mr. Trotter. See you again.
Not if I see you first, shipmate.
It's all right, come on. Come on, hurry up, we're going to get you home. Yeah, moaning, miserable old
Oh,
git.
don't stop, does he? And we got him all that treatment, and that's all for nothing.
That's right, yeah. And does he think anything of it? No, does he yell?
Oh, by the way, Sister gave me these.
Why, what's the matter with you?
No. She found them in your uncle's locker.
Oh, I see.
Patients are not allowed to bring their own medication into the hospital. Bear that in mind for future.
What's he doing with these, then? These are Dukey's vitamin tablets.
No, they ain't. Those are Albert's sleeping pills. I've got his vitamin tablets here.
No. You've been giving Dukey his sleeping pills.
Because they was on the sideboard and I just... Albert's been on the Bob Martins.
No wonder he's full of vitality.
What shall we do?
Just don't throw him any sticks, that's all.
Should we tell him?
No. It's a bit unfair, isn't it, after what he's been through? Yeah.
Yeah, let's tell him.
No, look, he's miserable enough as it is, isn't he, eh?
Yeah. You probably think he's going to turn into a werewolf or something.
So we just keep stum about the whole thing and no one will be any the wiser, right? Just want to keep a very close eye on him when he goes past lampposts and things. Wait. Come on then, Uncle. We're going to get you home, and then Rodney's going to take Dukey out for a run, you see.
Yeah. Actually, you can come as well if you like, Albert.
What's the matter with you two?
Nothing. No.
Well, come on.
Yeah. Come on, boy. Come on.
Vodka and lemonade, please. Vodka and lemonade. Yeah. Oi, Mickey, all right? We're going down to Pizza Palace later on, then.
Well, we're going down there, but we're with the birds, see?
Oh, right, yeah, well, didn't fancy a pizza, to be honest. You know, got to be up early, market and all that.
Hey, Rodney, do you want tickets for the do Saturday night? I've only got 2 left.
Well, he won't want to, will he, Mike?
Why would I want to?
Well, he won't be bringing a bird, will ya?
Why shouldn't I be bringing a bird?
There's no reason, Rodney, but why break the habits of a lifetime, eh?
Yeah, I'll have the 2, mate. How much?
Good boy. It's a £5.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing in? Your Uncle Albert?
I'm bringing a girl.
Oh, give over, Rodney.
I'm bringing a girl.
What's her name?
Eh?
What's her name?
It's none of your business. You have to find out on Saturday night, won't you?
Who is it? It's not that sort from the fishmongers, is it?
No, it ain't that sort from the fishmongers, actually. This one happens to be in show business.
Show business? You're a liar.
I'm telling you the truth, Mickey. You want to see her and all. She's a right Brahma.
Well, I've got 10, says you won't bring a bird on Saturday night.
Make it 20.
All right, 20.
Right.
Wait, what sort of noise here? Can't hear us think here.
He's betting me I ain't got a bird to bring to the do on Saturday.
Oh, you haven't, have you? Well, really?
Yes.
Ooh. Go on then, Rodney, go on. Take him the mouth you get. Go on.
I tell you what, make it 30.
Make it 40 if you like.
Go on. Go on, Rodney.
I know. Let's make it a nice round 50, eh?
You're on. I'll see you Saturday. And you better bring your money with you.
Got more front than Buckingham Palace, isn't he?
Yeah, don't worry. Come Saturday night, you'll be the one that's laughing, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Come on and sit down over here and hold your noise, all right?
Yeah, Dave, you can sit here. I'm going.
Are we playing cards or what?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, about bloody time and all.
Right, it'll be down to you then, boy, see? Here, keep your money to yourself, will you, because of old Hawkeye.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
OK, I will go £1.
Yeah, go on, I'll have some of that, £2.
4.
8.
16.
32, go on.
64. It's going to cost you 128 to see me, Del boy.
Just a minute, boysy, just a minute. It's supposed to be a friendly game, isn't it? Friendly, it's like the start of World War III, isn't it?
Well, what can we do, Del boy? It's just the way the bids have gone.
I'll tell you what we can do. We can both take our bets back and start all over again, eh? And just, you know, try to play a little more sensibly. All right?
All right, Del boy.
Certainly.
Anything you say. Right. £1.
I'll see you.
I got 3 10s.
Oh, well, that beats me out of sight, boysy. Well played, my son. Good night. Come on, Rodney, let's go.
My name's Yvonne.
Oh, I'm Rod.
I ain't seen you here before.
No, well, that's probably something to do with the fact that I've never actually been here before. So, do you work here?
Oh, no. I'm in show business.
Really? You ain't done any films, have you?
Oh, well, there was a couple when I was younger, but I'd rather not talk about it. I just called in here tonight on the off chance. I was hoping I might bump into some friends. I heard someone was throwing a party tomorrow night.
Yeah?
But now it looks as though I'd have to spend the evening in on my own.
Oh.
Yes, I've got absolutely nothing to do tomorrow night.
Listen, I've got a couple of tickets for a do. It's only a pub.
Oh, I'd love to go with you, thank you.
It starts about 8:30.
Oh, I'll see you there.
Well, hold on, I'd better write the address down for you.
Oh, it's all right, I know where the Nag's Head is. Must rush.
Oh.
Here you go. Don't tell me you've pulled.
I have.
You haven't. Oh, dear. Now, Rodney, listen. Now, listen to me. Let me explain. Before I do something that you'll regret, I'll explain to you, see. Now, it wasn't my... Hey? Oh, it's you. Come on in. Where's Rodney?
He's coming up the stairs. Oh, he's out of your blood, Del.
Look, it wasn't my fault. Well, not entirely. I only did it so that he could win the bet. I'm sure in the cold light of day, Rodney will realise that Bonnie's behaviour wasn't that bad.
Oh, it was bad, Del. It was very bad. At one point, Rodney started crying.
I'm gonna kill you.
Be careful now, listen. Don't be a plonker all your life.
You set her up to going out with me.
I did not set her up. I paid her.
You paid her? Yeah. Well, that's worse!
No, listen, come here. All right, now listen. I only did it for you to win the bet and to save your pride.
My pride?
Yes.
Tonight, in front of half of Peckham, the bird I told everyone was my girlfriend stood on the counter and took all her clothes off.
I don't think anyone noticed, Rodney.
Well, you certainly noticed, Uncle, because you stood on a chair to notice.
Yeah.
And at one point, he almost knocked you off.
That's right, he said... No, listen. All right, so she had one too many gins. I didn't know she had a drink problem.
No. I found out a couple of new things about her as well. I didn't know she could juggle like ale bottles. I didn't know she couldn't sing. Snake come from?
I don't know. Nobody knows where it went either.
That's it, isn't it? I will never, ever live this evening down. This is the sort of stuff that legends are made of, right? I was there telling everyone how me and Yvonne was thinking of getting engaged, and I turned round and there she is, stark with nothing on. I had her singing in one ear and hitting Sid in the other.
Yeah, but you won your bet, didn't you?
Yeah, I won a bet, all right.
Ah, good boy. Did Mickey Pearce pay up?
Yeah, he paid up. He was laughing, but he paid up.
All right, come on. Let's have the 50. What's this? 50 pence?
Yeah. Oh, I bet I know what you thought.
What's he here for?
God knows.
I don't like these places. They make me feel queasy.
Oi, so are you two?
No, it's nothing. It's just Albert. He don't feel too well.
How bad is he? I mean, is it worth our while taking him home?
Oh, I ain't that bad, Del.
Oh, good. Well, you just sit back and enjoy yourself then.
Enjoy ourselves? Del, we are £2,000 in debt. We have a garage load of hooky doors and a mob of irate Rastafarians after our blood. So what are we doing hanging around Mum's monument?
Because I always come here in times of trouble, Rodney. Just come here and stand here and tell Mum my problems. And somehow she always seems to provide an answer. She's never let me down yet. I mean, you take that time when you was done for the possession of cannabis. I just came here and I told Mum that her little baby was in trouble with the law, and it was almost as if I could hear her voice saying to me, bribe the old Bill, Del. And what happened? When the case came to court, the police could provide no evidence.
You told me you got a 250 quid fine and a suspended sentence.
Yeah. Well, 3 days before the trial, this plonker pleaded guilty by post. Mum wasn't to know that, was she? Now, don't worry, she'll come up with a solution to our financial plight. Come on, sit yourself down. Just relax, Rodders. Now, just look around, Rodney. Just think. One day, all us trotters will be here. Well, I don't know about you.
It's all right, Del. I'm with the co-op.
Yeah, back in the 60s, I bought us all a plot. You know, I thought, well, land was going to be a good investment, wasn't it, eh?
Can't go wrong, Del, can you?
See, I'll be over there next to Mum. And Grandad, well, he's already here over in the gardens of external peace. Oh, yeah, you, well, see, look. See right over there? Right over the back there. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that? Can you see the big pile of stinging nettles?
Yeah.
There.
Under the stinging nettles? I ain't going to be buried under a pile of stinging nettles.
Well, ain't going to bother you, Rodney, is it? Because you're going to be brown bread.
What happens when his family come to pay their respect?
You won't have no family, will he? Because I'll be over there next to Mum, and you'll be picking up your divvies.
He'll be married by then. How's his widow going to tend his grave when it's covered in stinging nettles?
Well, she'll have to buy herself a decent pair of gardening gloves, won't she? Think of it, I've got a beautiful pair of gardening gloves in the garage. They retail at $4.75 normally. You can have them for a nicker.
I don't want any gardening gloves.
It's charming, that, isn't it, mate? Charm. Never a thought for the poor old missus. There she'll be, all swelling and blotches all over her hands, a poor little mare. God.
I don't believe this conversation. It's In 35 seconds, you two have married me, buried me, and given me widow's skin trouble.
Into the future, ain't you, Albert?
Not if I can help it, Uncle.
Oh, yeah. I like looking into the future. I find it very reassuring to know that whatever happens down here in this mortal curl, that one day we'll all be together up there in heaven, forever and ever. Amen.
Do you believe in all that heaven and what have you?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I read it in a book. Well, we can't leave him out there, can we?
Well, what do you want to do then? Phone the Coast Guards?
I mean, a bloody great pike can come up and have him for his supper. No, one of us is going to have to go and get him. Come on, Rodney, I'll hold your shoes.
Hey, I ain't going in there.
This is no time for second thoughts. Look, that is not a butterfly out there. That is Denzel's money.
So how come I've got to go in and get it?
Because I'm not a very good swimmer.
Nor am I.
I know, but you're taller than me, ain't you? Take you longer to drown. So it's only shallow.
How shallow?
Well, I don't know, do I? Get in and see.
What's Rodney doing?
I don't know, it's the backstroke, I think. Our £3 you see, look, it's out there on that lily pad. Well, I begged him not to go in. But pity you weren't here. This is right up your street, this, isn't it?
I can't swim, Del.
You used to be a sailor.
Don't mean a thing. Nelson couldn't swim.
Of course he couldn't. He'd only got one bloody arm. He'd be going round in circles, wouldn't he? Here, Rodney, see? Not as bad as you thought, is it?
You pushed me!
I did not push you, just gave you a little bit of encouragement. Anyway, come on, Rodders, you're in now.
Yeah, I'm getting out now, no.
No, just a minute, just a minute. Not 10 yards, not 10 yards from you, right, is one of the rarest, most beautifulest of God's little tiny creatures. And then Wally's in that magazine of yours. You're going to give us £3 for it.
But I don't care, Derek. I'm still getting out.
Listen. But we give Denzel back his £2 and there's a grand in it for ourselves.
I thought you said you give Denzel £3.
It's funny that, because Denzel thought I said that and all. Come on, Rodders. Everyone's a winner. Don't they? What'd you say?
Nice and gently, Rodney.
Shut up.
Easy now, Rodney. Don't splash. Go slowly, don't disturb it. And how you go. Got it?
Got it.
Good boy. Good boy. Come on.
I better get a cold next week now.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
This water will make my hair go frizzy.
Don't worry, the alopecia will soon cure that. Oh, careful. Rodney, just remember, if you get into difficulties, save the butterfly, all right?
Stuff the butterfly?
Hey, stop that. There are very few of them things left in the world. There are millions of you.
Nice and easy, Rodney. Almost there.
Careful, careful. Got it.
Is he all right, Del?
Yeah. It's a bit wet, but he'll survive. The old sun will soon dry you out, won't it? And then I'm going to take you down to the nice man who's going to give your Uncle Belly Welly 3 lovely grand. Denzel, I've got your money.
Great. See you down the pub later.